just went on autopilot and started it up. Oh boy.
Righty. So, all set. So, last time was in Avalon. You had made your way over to Munchen, massive sort of... Exactly. A little late on it.
Yeah, it's so irritating.
No, it's not irritating. You were just late on it. Come on, get faster. So you made your way to the bastion of the country that sort of mediates a lot of trade that comes through. You had headed up from Stanberg, taking a mission of sorts from Felix Gabersnuckle, owner of the Exalted Collection Auction House, where you were told to take a package as well as some other goods as well. And after some conflicts and stuff on the way, you arrived within the city. And when those conflicts, you decide to backtrack towards and head to the scene of where many individuals seem to have been mind controlled to some extent. There you had found a cave where you had heard of happenings related to it. Head inside and fought large insectoid-like creatures, which later you found were tied to the city of Moor. There you cleared out the cave, almost killing everything within inside. However, one did escape somehow, and you went back up to the city and collected a reward for clearing out that cave. From there, you did a little bit of shopping, and as of right now, you are within the city streets. Currently, it is about... What time did I have it? I don't know if I had updated that for the day. So you came back in, I think, yeah, you guys came back, I think, later in the day. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you remember what time day you guys came in? I think it was halfway through the day or so.
I said that was like earlier because we went and we picked up our reward.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You came back in.
No, I think it was really early because we pushed a little bit into the night.
Yeah.
That's right. And then you... Okay.
Yep.
So then, yep. I just want to make sure my days were updated. So at this point...
We talked about pushing like halfway through the night to get to the city, but we only went a couple of hours, so we got here pretty early.
Yeah. Okay. So it's about middle of the day or so, only about noonish. As you had exited between a rock and a hard place after doing some shopping for Sebastian here. Is there anywhere in particular you wanted to head to right now?
I think we were discussing going to the library, correct?
You want to head back there? So you had gone there once before, do some research, but you're more than welcome to head back there again.
Oh, maybe not. I had to step away during the library.
Because you had done research and you had learned of the Shadowfell and such.
Yeah. And that's some of the upper...
Yeah, you looked up basically any mages you could find. So you guys are kind of like out and like discussing kind of like your general plans and such. An individual does come up to all of you. Pretty plain features, a young male, probably only like 14 or so, like freckles and such, and goes, you see he kind of like runs up and especially over to Whisper here. Goes, "Are you Whisper by chance?"
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she did say it was gonna be easy to find you with that thing over your head. Here, I have a letter for you.
She'll take it.
That does apply to any of the people you had with you. I was just told to deliver it to an individual named Whisper with the glowing circle above their head.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, I gotta go. As he like then just goes running off in another direction.
Wait, Rolf will give him a silver piece.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
As he'll like run off, like putting it in his pocket, seemingly having other things to do.
The glowing circle over my head. It's not that obvious, is it?
Yes, it actually has helped me identify you in a crowd many times.
Floating above your head and glowing.
I've never had this many people make comments about it before.
Is it normal where you're from?
I'm starting to think the people in my village just got used to it.
What's the note say?
Let me open it up.
Yeah, so you look at it, and it does have a wax seal on it. And you see, like, the wax seal has what looks like a handlebar mustache on, like, the actual, like, seal as, like, the symbol. With some other, like, designs, everything to make it unique, but, yeah. As you open up the letter, you see it is from Sebastian Wirtz, the individual you had delivered the goods to. In basic summary, it tells that he has a potential job for you if you're willing to partake.
So Whisper will just be reading this off out loud to all of them.
Okay.
He says to head by his shop whenever available.
I don't know about you all, but I don't want to be working for that man.
He seemed nice to me.
He was nice enough until he had delirium.
Huh?
The rock makes people sick.
Oh, the bad rock. Yeah. No. Okay. Wait. Why does it make him bad?
You're not supposed to have it. It's a dangerous material.
Oh, is it illegal? Are we supposed to get the guard?
Did.
Right. Yes. As he just like nods agreeingly with a blank face.
He could just be curious.
There are books on it, if curious minds need settled.
Nix, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Sure. Ooh, that is a natural 2.
Cool.
Yeah, 5 total.
Nah, you're good. Continue on.
Yep.
Well, we still need to pick some things up. I still need to pick up my sign. And Sebastian, I think you have stuff to pick up?
I've already got my stuff. I didn't have to custom order anything.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's talk about it as we head over to pick up my healing sign.
Sounds good.
So as we're walking. So what's everybody thinking about helping Sebastian? I mean, not this Sebastian, the other Sebastian. The guy with the rock. Rocky Sebastian. I think we should just call him Rocky so we don't get confused.
Well, we should at least check out what he wants done, considering he has the magic bad rock.
I've got nothing better to do.
Seb, what do you think?
I've already said my piece.
Well, the best way to keep an eye on it is to be close to him.
Going on a job for him won't exactly keep us close.
Unless it's to deliver it somewhere. Maybe to this friend of his.
What we'd do with it if we had it, we can't exactly carry it around
We just did.
in a sealed box. Can't expect to have that forever. Things get stolen. Get that on the open market, black market, that gets dangerous.
If he does send us out with it again, we could get rid of it if you wanted to.
It's not that easy. It's very hard to damage the material itself. And just throwing it away is probably the worst idea you could have. kind of corrupt things around it.
What's the next step for you then, Steb?
Well, not quite sure. There's a lot there surrounding that.
As long as there's things to do and things to see, I'm fine with going anywhere.
I mean, we're in a rather large city. It's not like there's no other jobs.
Right?
So, you guys are all saying this as you arrive to the whatever I named the shop, the Wood Wonderland,
Tranquil
where
and steel.
as you go in and you get your sign, very nicely made, carved into as well as burned. It makes it a nice standout piece, even at night. Kind of contrasting color scheme that allows it to be seen very easily.
Nice. How much does it set me back?
Did you already pay for it? I can't remember.
I don't think I did. I think I just ordered it.
For a wooden sign, let's just say 5 copper.
Right, he will give them 8 copper as a tip.
Well, thank you, young man.
You're welcome.
As you just see, the free healing, and then like at the bottom, like a little like asterisk, it just goes, donations not required but accepted. Yep. So, where would you like to go from there? Do you want to head to his shop, or do you want to even do something else? I'll leave that up to you guys.
Is there anyone else that has anything they have to get?
I don't think so.
I've already explored the library.
And I don't think Aaron had anything.
Aaron just kind of grunts at you.
He's just here to murder people.
When he can hit.
Yeah,
When he can hit.
hit.
So, do you want to head over there, or are you guys trying to do something else?
Yeah, I'm good at just heading over.
Okay.
If there's something else we need to do, I mean, I don't see why we can't do it after we visit there.
Okay.
Right.
So you head over to Worth's Sebastian's shop. As you enter in, the jingling of a bell in the front. As you see, he is behind the front counter, reading a book of sorts. As he sees you enter in, he begins, twirling his large handlebar mustache. He goes, "Ah, welcome. I knew you'd be interested. So I have a potential job for you if you all are so inclined. You all made yourselves very useful with the last job that was to deliver that item to me. I also would like you to deliver something for me." As he'll go over and unlock a case, as he will pull out that same box, and put it on the counter. "I have an ally in Spindenstadt that I wish to give this to. I will pay you handsomely for your delivery. Um, are you looking at the distance?
I'm seeing the relative distance compared to what we traveled. to get?
It is a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an 8 to 9 day travel to Spinnerstadt, depending on which way you go. If you go the straight northern route, it's about an 8 day. If you go the one that heads east a bit, it'll take you about 9 days.
Yeah.
You can't see, but I have lots of
There's more
flops. Yes, there's more stops and
Yeah.
everything, and that actually accounts a little bit of that. So minimum, it's going to take you 8 days of travel.
8 days.
It's a long way away.
And that's just on base foot. Horses and stuff obviously can increase that speed.
So is this that same box you said that we
Yes,
the
you
first one?
see that, like, this dark wooden box with gold trimmings and decorative designs around it, as well as a golden lock in the front.
Are we just delivering the box, or are we delivering the bad rock too?
It's not so much a bad rock. You are delivering the stone with inside. It is to my ally Vozen up in Spinstadt. He's a well-versed mage and knows how to safely handle it.
If you don't mind me asking, what is he going to do with it?
Typically, these things are mined in a very specific way in order to be used for magical items. Various magical items are created with these stones since their identifications, although it's difficult to collect. You need some sort of anti-magic field of sorts in order to safely harvest the magical properties.
So taking the depression rock and putting it in the right hands, that seems like a good idea.
I love
And
Rolf.
I figured you would be the best individuals, as he kind of gestures over to Sebastian. You should already have some knowledge of this item. Making sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. The individuals who don't know what it is and would handle it improperly. And, as possibly a slight incentive, as I said before, he is aware of the markings you had mentioned to help seal it. I discussed with him further. Apparently he is aware of where they come from. Are you possibly from the Delenio Woods?
I am.
He has allies with individuals there, so I've heard, so might be a nice informant for you, of sorts.
Any names?
I unfortunately don't have them at this time. You would certainly have to ask him. All he mentioned was it's just a very powerful ally. I don't know who that is, though. So, would you be interested? And we can start discussing your compensation, or are we thinking of possibly letting this one go? I would certainly love to strengthen our bonds of allies here.
So my ultimate goal is Schulberg, and Spinestadt is on the way. As Rolf discreetly pulls out a map and opens it up. Yeah, it's on the way. So I'm in favor of it.
And he kind of raises an eyebrow to the rest of you, almost giving a general, quizzical, interested sort of look. Your
I'm
answer?
familiar enough with the city.
I'm just remaining silent to see what other people say.
You have Aaron, which just kind of goes, as long as I can kill something on the way.
Preferably the innocent.
Yeah, probably the innocent. Small children, females, even better.
Puppies. Oh, fuck puppies.
Not the felony.
Mm.
I'm curious about the rock. I'd be willing to do it as long as everyone else is okay with it. And I look pointedly at Sebastian.
I stare at Whisper, awaiting their answer.
I'm interested in talking to the mage down there.
I'll go.
Wonderful. Seems it's unanimous. So, going down to brass tacks here, I'm willing to pay you 500 gold to take this up to Spinnenstadt.
Each?
As a total. There is a limit to pockets. Which most of you would generally be able to tell. 500 gold for a delivery? That's a good chunk of change.
Suspiciously large amount.
Like, that is a lot of money.
Almost like we're carrying something fucking dangerous.
Possibly.
Someone also dangerous.
Like, there is.
If this is suspicious, Whisper's gonna pipe up. Is someone after this rock? That's a lot for a delivery.
These stones are hard to come by. I'm not aware if there's anyone specifically aiming for this individual piece. But I want to make sure it gets there safely. These things are rather hard to come by. Mining them is dangerous and deadly. In fact, there is a piece this large. It's quite astounding.
And 500 gold for the entire group. I mean, that's at least 20 gold each.
That is
You're
indeed.
not wrong.
Oh boy.
I love Raul. He's just best character so far.
It's at least 20 circles.
Yep, at least 20
Will
seconds.
anyone else be accompanying us on the trip?
No, it would just be you on this delivery.
Will we be given a cart?
If required, I can certainly procure one for you. When you go to deliver this item, as he'll slide it forward across the counter, the individual you're looking for is Vozen. He runs a shop known as Vozen's Valorous Valuables. Head there and give it to him.
Is Vossen spelled with S's or Z's?
S. Vossin.
Yeah. Vossen's what goods?
Valorous Valuables. The V alliteration. I will send out a note saying you're on your way as soon as you head out, and he will know to expect you. Do you have any other questions?
I think we're good.
Wonderful. Now, if you require a cart, give me about an hour and I can procure that for you. Just let me get with some contacts very quickly and I'll get that all set up and just meet back here. Alright. Well, it is certainly a pleasure. As he will begin grabbing stuff seemingly like he's about to head out. And he kind of gestures for everyone to head out as he blocks up behind him and heads off into a direction seemingly to go get you guys a cart. Is there anything you want to do in that next hour?
Has Rolf done his healing stuff that day or no?
Today you have not.
Okay. Then if no one is doing anything, then Rolf will do it. Unless someone wants to do something, then he'll go with him. And you guys can always just assume that you have those 8 temp HP from the
Beginning of
Oh,
the day.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're gonna set up doing some healing for an hour, are you just doing it here, or are you going somewhere else?
We'll just do it there.
Roll me a general charisma check.
Oh, right, dice. I need those, don't I?
Maybe.
Ooh, 19 plus 4, 23, son.
23, very nice. You begin, you set up your, setup you got going on, with the tip hat and such. As people go by, and they're like, "Wow, that's a nice sign." As they'll approach up, and are you dumping all your resources in?
Yep. 3 spell slots and 20 lay on hands.
You get about 5 people overall. That require the healing and such. Go ahead in your little hat there. Add 4 gold pieces, 3 silver pieces, and 12 copper pieces. As well as some individuals here will also give you. You find in there because you just you even tell people it's like, oh, you don't always have to give gold or whatever. You get a couple seeds, like packs of seeds, in like little bags. Some some are just corn kernels, for planting. Those this will get you a good harvest, and some are like tomatoes and stuff like that. So you can add various plant seeds to your inventory if you wish.
And Rolf will give half that to the party fund: 2 gold, 1 silver, and 6 copper.
1 gold, 6 silver, and what was the last part?
Sorry, 2 gold, 1 silver, and 6 copper. I'll put
Okay.
in chat.
Okay.
As you're all just kind of like watching, I see people come up and he heals them up. The little girl has like a scraped knee, and she gets healed up and such, and everyone just kind of gives you their thanks and such. It's like, wow, what a wonderful individual. And just, again, you just hear some people go, man, I really like his sign. It's really professional. As they head out. But after about an hour or so, you see a cart riding up the road. As you see Sebastian riding up with a cart and drawn by a single horse. Well, I was able to get you a cart procured as promised. As he'll hop off and just kind of have the reins for right now. So, I don't have a set deadline on when I want this delivered. Sooner is better, but there is no specific deadline. To get there safely, that's all I ask. As he will then, pulls out a book, writes something down, and he tosses it in the air as it folds up until it is no more. And after a few seconds or so, it comes back with like unfolded. Literally, like you see a piece of paper unfolding out of thin air as it lands in his hands, and he goes, "Azom, you will be on your way shortly, and he will expect to see you."
Rolf will clap emphatically after seeing the magic pick.
Yes. As he gives like a slight bow, it's like, yes, I'm great. Let me know if you have any other questions. As he'll start heading back into his shop.
All right, so now that we know what we're doing, does anybody have anything to do before we leave the city?
I think I'm good. Got enough arrows.
Does anyone need any travel supplies?
There's a bit of forest between here and there, so we should be good on food.
You'll be pretty adjacent to a forest. So you should be able to bag critters. For a while.
Yeah. Thanks to Seb, we've been pretty self-sufficient in terms of food. I know what I'm going to get. Rolf would like to restock his cooking supplies since he's been using them quite a bit. Like his herbs and spices and stuff.
Yeah. You get some herbs and spices and stuff like that. 3 copper. Some generals. If you were trying to get like some fancy ass shit, then it might start costing you a bit more. But not for general supplies.
And we'll also see if he can grab some like high-end tea, not like super high-end, just like nicer. Yeah.
Okay. Going through, you find so you went to like a general like cooking store, got that, and they'll also offer tea as well. Is there a certain palette you're looking for, dearie?
Well, I was hoping for it to kind of be a nice evening drink for me and my friends, so something with minimal caffeine. And he kind of looks to everybody in the party. Do you guys have any sort of preferences for tea?
Something fruity.
Green.
Do you have something green and fruity, like a
With no
cucumber? I think cucumbers are fruits.
No, dearie, that they're not fruits, but I can procure something. Just give me a moment, and I will get you a nice custom blend. As she'll go over, as you see, there's like
Got a green apple.
various jars that she begins
Hey,
like
that'll
pulling from. Like she grabs like handfuls and pinches at a time. There isn't like a set measurement she's doing, and she's just kind of putting them together and creating a blend and putting them in bags and such. How much would you want?
Enough for about 10 days travel. So 5, 6. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Seb, does your dragon whose name Rolf remembers? I don't.
Rolf remembers, but I don't.
Do you know how to pronounce it?
No. Yeah, Malacrin. There it is.
I'll type
At least that's how I spelled it. Yeah, I spelled it Malakrun or RON.
Nice.
No, Malacrin. Does Malacrin drink tea?
Sometimes.
Okay, then enough for 6 people for 10 days, please.
All right, dearie. She'll begin getting all ready. It takes her about like 10-15 minutes as she bags up each of these individual bags and such for you, so you can easily make tea. And we'll hand over like in a box about 60 bags for the order, and I added in 10 extra for being such a nice young man.
Oh, thank you so much. How much do I owe you?
For this whole blend here, it'll cost you about 9 silver pieces.
I'll give her a gold. Keep the change.
You. Yes, you got this nice like it's like a cardboard box, such like a thin cardboard box, but it has all these tea bags lined up, and you just smell it, and it's got a nice sweet, but not like in your face type of sweetness. You see like green herbs and such mixed within it.
Rolf will pass around so everybody can get like a nice whiff of the tea coming from the box.
Smells good.
Smells good.
It smells very fresh.
All right, I think that was everything I needed.
Cool. So after getting some tea and such, you guys want to head out. So here's the question I have for you. Do you
Yeah.
want to head north or east? Both will get you to your location. North will be about an 8 days travel. East will be a 9 days, and that's assuming you don't make any real stops. Going east, you'll hit 2 towns/villages and such, versus the north, you only hit 1.
Rolf will kind of look at the map and say, well, the top says where, and that makes it seem like we're going to get lost. And the bottom town kind of looks like the word plague, which seems bad. And he's just going to like continue on with very poor reasoning like that as to whether we should go like north or east.
Another option, if we go north, we'll pass by the river for a while. We can get some fish.
I actually prefer if we go north. When I came down south, I came down the other road, and I'd like to see what the other town has to offer.
Fish it is.
You begin heading north. As you leave this walled city here, you kind of get asked generally where you're going and such at the gates. It's not a long line like it was over in Stamberg, where you saw a mass of people going through. But you do get slowed down a little bit and on exits. This especially Nyx, they would know that this place does generally guard a lot of the trade. This is known as a major crossroads within the country. So
Yeah.
stuff that goes over to Branch, Spinnenstadt, to Schulberg, and even stuff coming from Hafenstadt down south as well. Like all this kind of centralizes in this point for a lot of things. So they like to double check, make sure there's no real contraband or stuff going through.
Sure.
But after some time, you do begin heading up north. You're met with various travelers and such on the road. There's families of all sorts that seem to be coming to and fro. This road is busy as how you saw coming from Stamberg, as a lot of traders seem to be going to and fro. And some of them just seem like farmers that live not too far within their own lots and such are coming into the city to sell things. This general time of year, a lot of some of the early crops are kind of coming in, so they're just some people are able to get some of those early sales and such. So a lot of food vendors and market stalls and such. So it seems like they're just getting set up for possibly like tomorrow's sell. So you begin heading out. Does anyone stop and try to talk to anybody, or you just kind of go? I know Rolf is like a
Every
dog.
single person, yeah.
Yeah. Which does slow you down.
He doesn't. He tries not to slow anyone down, so like he runs ahead so he can talk to them as they pass, without like his party having to slow down.
Okay.
And then he'll kind of walk past half the way and then run back up to.
So you have like quick, like very brief conversations with a lot of different people. You do hear a lot of people saying they're from traders and such. One individual says they're from Schulberg, just wanting to move away from the area. They're hoping to settle down here. Some are people hoping to join the army here, as this specific city you learn has its own set of guard that helps protect this specific area for the crossroads. So you hear a variety of different stories and such. As you're continuing on, about halfway through the day, you can see like there's some clouds that begin like building up in the sky, and there's almost like that slight smell of rain in the air. However, it is not raining at all yet. It's about like halfway through the day. I'm gonna have whoever wants to roll me perception checks can roll me perception checks.
Yeah, Rolf is not perceptive.
Better than I do.
I got a 17.
5.
5. Ooh.
Oh boy.
That's what you get when you roll in that one.
That's it.
You're just distracted. You're looking out and almost just kind of enjoying. There's a very slight breeze that begins to pick up in the air, and you're just kind of enjoying it. Especially knowing you're coming close to a bit of woods here, just kind of reminds you of home. Whisper, you're kind of just keeping a general lookout, just watching as stuff goes on. Is everyone? So there's enough room for everyone in the cart. Who's driving the cart, by the way?
I'm not very good with animals.
Ironic for the dragon.
Yeah.
It's not an animal. She's a dragon.
Yeah.
Hey, he's great at killing animals. Just getting him to do what he wants.
Fantastic at that.
Yeah. Who wants to be driving the cart?
If no one else wants to, Rolf. I do not have good animal handling.
I probably should if it runs off animal.
Efficiency with land vehicles.
Land vehicles.
Yeah, because I don't have a proficiency with land vehicles, else I would offer.
I'm not saying there's something going on right this second, but I just want, depending on land vehicles or animal handling, it just depends on what is happening.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have a +6 in animal handling, but no proficiency in land vehicles. So if we need land vehicle,
Rolf drive and Whisper sit up front in case the horses need to be calmed.
all right.
Yeah, there's
Rolf, it's like, oh man, I want to drive the ponies.
So that just gives you an idea, and everyone else in the back. Okay.
Does this car have a canopy?
It does not.
Good.
It is an open cart. Like you're literally like on a cart, like when you're getting pulled in the beginning of Skyrim. That's what you're on right now.
Hey, you'll finally awake.
Yeah, that's what Whisper says to you as you slept during the watch during the day. That natural one. Whisper, you do notice the wind is slowly starting to pick up more, and you naturally also just being a druid, you can kind of tell there's rain is incoming. And then looking out generally, you're not seeing a whole lot of places at the current moment to hunker down if it does begin to rain. However, you do see some people seemingly coming from the same city as you, going the same direction, but they are far off in the distance behind you. And that's generally what you see with your perception right now. But
Whisper will speak up and be like, I can feel it in my bones. It's going to rain.
my knees, they're creaking.
My knees are creaking.
Right, you're old, you get that.
Shut up.
Funny, I get that, man.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you guys would like to do during the trip today?
If I can, I'll look for herbs, but I think I'm stuck on the cart.
I mean, you could certainly jump off and try to do it. Go ahead and roll me an herbalism check.
Awesome.
This is you throughout the day.
Awesome. That is in inventory, equipment. Where are you, herbalism kit? There you are. Oh no.
Looking through, it's difficult. You're not really able to find too much. You think you might have better luck once you get closer to the West Grenvadar woods.
Sure.
However, at the moment, you're not really able to find much.
So once I get
Is anyone
closer
else
to
doing
the
anything
woods.
during the trip at all?
Ooh.
Mm.
No.
Get our food closer to before we stop.
So before you get to the point where you feel like, giving the horse time to rest and such, the rain does kick in. And the winds are picking up more as you're continuing on. The rains do get worse and worse, and eventually it becomes a torrential downpour that you guys are stuck in. The wind is kind of kicking it to not quite sideways at this point, but it's definitely going on an angle. Going forward, you can see the horse is just trying to push along as you're kind of leading it, but as of right now, the rain is kicking in hard.
We need to get cover.
Looking for general cover. Roll me a survival check.
Oh, yay.
something that
That is a 20.
20. Looking out, there's some hills and such, and you aren't sure at the immediate point because it's actually going to be difficult to see out too far out off the cart as mist and stuff is filling the air as well. And the rain is just beginning to become so thick. You looking out, you do see like a grouping of hills. And you hope there might be something over in that direction, and that's the only real big thing. You see like an occasional tree and such, but you're like, oh, maybe there might be something nearby at like those, and then you hear thunder kind of rumbling, and you go, avoid the tree.
Mm.
Avoid the tree.
Avoid the tree. So you think you might have an idea of where something could be, but that's your choice if you want to then try to take the car off the path and try to head over in that direction.
Well, do we want to?
As as you're like looking out for that time and everything, the rain's picking up more and more, and it's become cold as it almost feels like there's like slight bits of sleet that are mixed into it.
Ooh.
Not quite a
I
hard
think-
hail, but there's some
I-
there's some freezing.
I think we want to, else we might be peppered to death by hail.
Mm.
Wait, I don't know what hail is. Never mind. I come from the warm areas.
Yeah, even in where you were, you really didn't have to experience too much. Like even at higher elevation there, you really didn't have to experience hail.
Yeah.
You're kind of
Yeah.
going up north is where it's starting to get colder and like
I'm from down in the deep south.
yeah, especially where you were. Yeah, you didn't have
Yeah. Whispers
there is snow over in Festrin at some points at the high peaks of mountains. However, Udras is much more of a colder
Yeah.
country.
Yeah, Whisper's just like looking around and going, "What is this new sensation? I feel cold. What is cold? I haven't felt this in a long time."
So heading off the path, I will ask for a lane vehicles check just to navigate through the difficult terrain that you're having to deal with now
Rolf.
with the rain. Yes, as Rolf is leading the cart.
All right, what's the stats for these?
I will let you choose between dexterity, intelligence, or wisdom.
Fuck you. Everything that I have an 8
None of
in.
those are good.
Well, I rolled a
God.
2.
Oh
Minus
no.
1 is a 1.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Plus proficiency.
I was
You have
about.
proficiency
I'm
in
not
any of
proficient.
these?
No.
Okay. So a
Oof.
1. Okay.
I think
But not a natural one. So.
Not a natural one. I don't do natural ones auto failed and naturally it's auto success. But that is a 1. All right.
the cart's gonna explode.
I just want to remind you, as a kind DM, you do have inspiration that you can use to reroll.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Up to you.
fine. I'll use
You
another
don't
one.
have to.
Well, that's slightly better. 6 minus 1, 5.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Hey, that is technically a base DC higher. So all right. So you begin heading off, and you have no idea how to do this. Like you just kind of picked up the reins, and the horse has been kind of doing most of the work for you. It's been kind of just following the path. This is a trained horse to a degree. The moment you start taking off, you don't really know how to like pull it. So you like this way, go horse, go. And then you begin tugging hard at the reins to just try to like steer it in that direction as it jerks as it becomes running into the like grassy hilly area as the whole cart is bouncing up and down like crazy as it is running like pretty much like a light run through as you all are bop, 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 bop in the back, rain and sleet hitting all your faces and such. As you hear a crack and a snap as the whole cart tilts on its front left as you hear it's grinding into the ground. As looking over, you can see part of the axle on the front left wheel has snapped. Not like a completely like splintered mess, but it has broken enough that that wheel has now failed.
Shit.
I think we need that, guys.
We've got to get from there. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals as an action.
Okay.
And just go up to the horse. We need to get to cover, and the cart is broken.
I just want to look up the quick intelligence of a horse. Don't mind me.
Very low. It's an
Oh,
animal.
this would be a draft
it's an animal.
horse. Okay. Let's give you the idea. And he goes, okay, yes, it is. Very cold, very cold. Oh boy, this is
And
cold.
I'm going to untether him from the cart and begin leading him forward with us.
Oh my gosh, it is so cold. Why is it so cold out here? Oh my gosh. As he just complaining, it's like, that guy, he tugged really hard. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So as all of you just hear this horse, and it's like looking over in Rolf's direction at one point, where it just begins to just keep neighing. So you head over to where the hills and such were, hoping there's something there, and within this like small grotto of hills, you see that part of it actually is an overhang, which from the other side looked like just a straight hill, but from this it actually dips down, and there is like a roofline cover that you're squeezing a bit, especially with the horse, definitely squeezing in. However, that is cover from the direct rain. That's the only real shelter per se that you see. Yep. Go ahead.
Nothing.
So you guys kind of get in there, squeeze a little bit. You're cold. You're wet. As you can see, the rain is picking up. As you hear more thunder, as you see like streaks of lightning kind of go across the sky for a moment, like lighting up the whole area, which was getting pretty dark. Those of you without dark vision were having trouble seeing out very far at all, as the whole entire area just lit up with a flash for a moment, before you just hear the loud crack of thunder. With you currently under some sort of protection for now. Is that
How I don't like how you put that. For now, you're safe. It's like, okay.
for now? And you still technically have a couple hours you could travel. However, that is up to you if you want to try to push through some of this with just your horse. Unfortunately, your cart currently at the moment is a little busted.
I'm fine with bedding down here for the night.
Don't think we've got much choice.
What is the terrain around us like?
You have some scattered trees and such, as you're not too far from the Grenvadar woods. So there's some scattered trees throughout. But and some slight hills. But it is generally open.
Yeah. Is the ground loose earth or is this rocky terrain?
It is like earth. You see a couple like large rocks occasionally, but
Could I use mold earth to make us like a nice little some better cover from the elements than just hiding under basically, I assuming an overhang?
okay. So how do you want us to do this? Are you trying to extend out the overhang? You trying to build up a wall? What are you trying to do?
A wall. I don't want to collapse the overhang on us. That seems like a very good way to go TPK.
So it's not like a massive one, so you begin shifting the earth around and kind of creating some more cover, which is good because occasionally you were kind of still getting hit from the winds changing directions and kind of turning the rains more in your direction, leaving a space available so you guys could still like see out a bit. You're pretty much well more covered and have a bit more room to work with here. So you it's a little more comfortable. You guys can breathe a little bit easier with a little more stretching room. The horse is a little bit more freaked out that he is now kind of more inside. He's like, "What is that? What is he doing? What is he doing to that?"
He's giving us a bit of cover.
What is that? He is moving the grounds with his mind.
Yes, yes.
Oh boy. Oh. As he goes over in the corner, it's like, I do not like that. As the rest of you just hearing this horse just forget. It's not like flailing around, but I'd prefer it just to be nice and sunny like it was before.
Mm.
Can he do that with his mind?
You can't happen to make it nice and sunny with your mind, can you?
I'm not that powerful.
No, they're not strong enough.
Well, he needs to work on that.
Oh, this
Yeah,
horse
how
is
was that last an hour,
hilarious.
right?
A while. Double check.
No,
I think
Mold Earth is. Oh,
No,
Animal
just
Handling.
because
No, yeah.
animals.
The last
I think
10
it's
minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
Which is a
Okay.
good chunk.
So you just hear it. It's like, oh, as he begins like singing to himself in like a horse song that you probably like the owner heard. As all of a sudden it starts transitioning into oh, as it just goes straight into neighing of horse. As this horse just is not. All of you are just hearing him just straight neigh constantly.
Oh, that's finally over. The spell would never end.
Does anyone know sleep?
I mean, I know how to sleep.
Or
The spell.
oh, there's a spell. No.
Sorry, I don't either.
I'm starting to regret not learning it when I could.
A low level sleep has been a great spell. So, are any of you trying to keep watch throughout the night, or are you just gonna try to hunker down and just rest for the night?
I think
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, Rolf will sleep too. He has no night vision, and the rain makes it even
Ooh.
worse.
Me too.
Are you going to try to boil some water for some of your tea that you purchased, or are you just skipping that for tonight?
Depends whether or not he can, like, if we had some sort of firewood with us, or he could find some that isn't soaking wet.
You're not just what's out there. You're not finding anything that isn't soaking wet. If you have flammable materials with you, you could theoretically make a fire, but
Yeah, but not enough to like make it hot enough for long enough to boil water. So he'll forego it tonight.
okay. All right. And is anybody doing a watch at all or no?
Whisper will watch.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll me a perception check. I'm gonna have you do it with disadvantage, as it is incredibly hard to see out.
All right. I more just want to be awake so we don't get robbed from our little cave entrance.
Would never attack you at night. I've never been known to ever do that ever.
Looks like I got a 16.
9. Oh no! Oh, you rolled 3 times. I just saw the last one, so 16.
Yeah, 16. I clicked it twice. It came out 3 times.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You look out. You are just constantly met with streaks of lights that crash through the air. At one point, you see a tree in the distance get absolutely obliterated by a strike of lightning that crashes in, wood splinters flying off in various directions and such. As you see, like the smoldering wood off before it is doused down by the intense rain coming down. Winds howling throughout your entire thing. It makes it incredibly difficult to hear out past that. The only thing you're really able to hear is the falling of the rain itself and the loud thunderous booms that crash through the night sky.
Have there ever been any storms on, like, was the other continent?
You mean over in Festrin?
Yeah, Festrin.
Yeah,
That's what I was
you've had storms that comes through every once in a while.
alright. That's all.
Yeah, there's for sure storms that happen.
Alright. I just want to make sure my character's used to this, or if this is just like, oh god, trees are, the gods are angry type deal.
You were higher up, so like weather was different. So this is just a lot colder than you're
Yeah.
used to.
She'll proceed to be just kind of shaking the whole night because she's freezing. She's definitely freezing. In her outfit, she's
Your
definitely
outfit's so. Does anyone have prestidigitation?
Yep.
You do, right?
I do not.
Do not. Yeah, so you all are soaked going, like lying down. So you are all cold and wet.
I
So
will
very-
at some point swap little Dragon Boy to cold.
So she's not cold. Okay. But overall, the rest of your shift, nothing happens. Whisper.
Couldn't
So,
cuddle with him though. He's basically an icicle.
second shift, waking up, Sebastian. I think Sebastian normally does second.
Yeah. She'll wake up Sebastian, but she will not fall asleep because it's just too cold. It's too cold.
Sebastian, go ahead and make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Yay! I didn't roll poo poo. 15.
15. Very similar to Whisper, where there's darkness out past the general vision, and then just the whole area is illuminated by bright flashes of lightning. That you see a tree on the distance. That you thought there was a tree over there at some point, and you don't see it anymore, and you're like, interesting. Crashes of lightning and such. But you're not trying to keep an ear out is difficult as the intensity of it. However, near the ends of your watch, the lightning and such becomes a little more like each one becomes a little bit more spaced out. I get an idea that possibly the storm might pass within the next few hours.
Okay.
In your watch, you just waking up, Monk Boy. Like I think he's usually always the
Like
third.
usual. Yeah.
Let me just roll a perception check for him. So he can't see shit. He got an
He
8
does not have
total.
dark vision,
No, he does not.
which is why he does third.
He's not real well. So he cannot see anything, so he's going simply off sound, and it is so loud. However, throughout his shift, the rain does begin to die down a bit. The lightning stops striking as much, and by morning of his shift, when others are starting to wake up, it is a very light drizzle outside.
Hmm.
So no longer dark clouds. They're sort of a light gray at the current moment, still covering the sky. However, it's a very light drizzle.
Yeah.
So you guys can all mark off a long rest and give yourself 8 temp hit points as your paladin speaks good words.
Speak good, yes.
Speak good, no. Intend well, yes.
Tend well.
Yep.
So getting ready in the morning, the horse neighing toward you all as you kind of break the seal and exit this general area, and because it's like a happy dog coming out of the ground and such, but kind of grabbing and such. Looking out, you can see not too far is a cart that is tipped on the one side, towards its front axle, left axle. It's kind of like pointing in the mud.
Alright. None of you happen would be able to magic fix that.
I can't. Sorry.
Well,
That's my area of expertise.
Manual labor time.
Let me see if Aaron has anything.
Aaron can punch it back together, probably.
Kits,
Yeah, I'm seeing if she's got
maybe.
anything. Campaign. Let me pull up his sheets because I hate looking at the sheets in Foundry. All right, let's see. You got any proficiencies there, big man? Can't flute it fixed.
Maybe if it was College of the Bard or College of Creation.
Nope. Don't think.
Yeah, no, he ain't got shit.
Every
He's got-
campaign, I have the mending cantrip, except for the ones when something like this happens. It's always that spell. It's like it's never used.
Cantrips.
He's got
I good ones.
Tinker's tools.
Could he tinker it? Question mark.
There's much tinkering to do.
No.
Broken wheel.
Something like carpenters or maybe woodworkers.
Yeah, carpenters would be like the key proficiency, but if you had any creative solutions to try to get your way through this one.
Well, I've got an axe, and those are trees. Best I can do is wedge something in so the wheel will rotate, but it's going to be bumpy.
Yeah, I can take a look to see if I get any spells really quickly. I just don't. I think I got healing spells, and that's about
You
it.
said it was the.
Well, so you just look from. Yeah. So you did just wake up, so you can 100% change out your preferred spells. So.
Oh boy, let me go ahead and do that.
On my way.
Yeah, it's the axle pointing off to the left side near the wheel. There's some give room on both sides, like a little bit there, but yeah, it was the axle of it.
So what I'm going to do is use rope and some carved up sticks to try to splint the axle back together, because I couldn't exactly just fashion an axle, so I'm just going to try to repair this one.
I'll grant him guidance on that, and
Okay.
I have an interesting.
It's up, and the ride will be bumpy. However, it might work.
I have a.
Roll me a dexterity check. You can add the guidance to it.
Yay. Ooh,
And also help like lift up the cart to help them work.
24.
24. Using your allies and such, you, as someone that has no car experience working on the car, happens to slap the battery in the right way that gets it starting again. You after putting it down, kind of moving the cart a bit,
I
like
know
pushing
what's
it back
wrong
and
with it.
forth.
Ain't got no gas in it.
There's some slight bumpiness to it. However, it will do for now. It is a temporary fix.
Any
Yeah,
idea?
drive.
Any idea how long this temporary fix will work?
No.
Yeah, it depends on terrain. It depends on a lot of different factors.
I mean, if push comes to shove, we can always just abandon the cart and take the horse.
But
Sleep
you are
in the same little room as the box with the fucking cancer rock in it didn't do me nothing.
Nope.
Sealed good enough. All right.
No. You remember you didn't even like you got a sensation when he opened it in front of you for that first time. You never felt any kind of tingle or anything the entire time you guys carried it the first time. It seems to be sealed in a set way, as well as just aura vicinity of it doesn't cause issues for these rocks specifically. It's direct contact. So Sebastian was picking up the rock at one point. However, he had like black latex gloves on, like touching it.
All right.
So you begin heading out, actually cutting through a woodland path. As trees begin to become closer together, I begin heading over like a canopy and such. Continuing on through the woods and such here, you do hit a point where the path ahead of you is completely messed up. Trees have fallen in the path potentially from the intense storm that just occurred last night. So there are various trees in the way, and like bushes and plant life and such that have kind of fallen within the path of through these woods. You think it's possible you might be able to go around. However, it might be tricky, especially with your broken axle.
Well,
Or you can try to find some way through it. However, you cannot just take your cart through these. They would have to be things would have to be moved and
clear the way.
I can get out and use my staff as sort of leverage and move them out of the way, unless someone else has some sort of a magical solution.
Sorry, I don't.
Hands.
We do not have much in the way of utility spells, do we?
no.
I mean, we're also level like 4, so it's like
I understand, but I am noticing. I'm like, oh, let me add like some unique things of like not just throw this encounter bandits attack you. I'm like, oh, weather. So I'm like, oh my god, they have no way to fix shit. Oh no.
I have an axe.
The best
Perfect.
I could do right now is write a message in the sky.
help.
The West.
Yeah.
You'll have to find us wherever the hell we are, underneath this random cloud.
Yeah. I was literally looking at my spells and I went, oh, Skywrite is the best thing I have. Oh no.
Great.
Hey, look,
Can't say
I'm
strong,
very.
but I've got an axe. I
I'm,
point at the little dragon.
limited.
He's actually stronger than me
Yes,
by quite a bit.
sorcerers are not known for utility as they
Yeah.
are not prepared casters.
They are limited.
Oh god.
I just point at the dragon. He's stronger than me by quite a bit, but I've got an axe.
Dragging, wagging its tail. It's
Significantly stronger than me.
fuck. What is the code for the metallics? I cannot remember.
Silver?
Silver?
I
That
think.
sounds right.
I don't remember.
Dragon Boy. Talking to you, Ryan. Which one is it?
Yeah.
Metallic, what is cold?
Silver.
Silver?
the-
Okay. Thought so.
So I was like, Dragon Boy.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I think it's the
I
best.
said silver. You made
It
me
is
doubt.
silver.
It was silver with a
Silver and
hard question mark after.
Yes.
I think of our best solution is going to be to cut through here. Whisper's gonna cast Skywrite and say, put in it, need help, wagon wheel broken. I can have
You
up to
don't think
10.
anyone's just gonna think that's fucking weird? Also,
me-
how are they gonna know where we are?
I have up to 10 words. Let me figure it out. I have up to 10 words. Slinger figures out.
And that costs you a spell slot. That's what
I-
ritual cast.
I know it's so bad, but
10 words to form part of the skin. The words appear to be made of cloud or remain in place. Oh, thank God you're writing in cloud in the clouds. On a
yeah,
cloudy day.
yeah.
The
So
words dissipate when the spell ends. The strong winds can disperse the clouds. Okay.
Nice stormy day.
It's a
No
light
wind.
drizzle right now. It is not a storm going on right now. It is still drizzling through. You guys are still getting hit with some rain and such.
I think I'll put something like wagon broken west what is this west or the west woods basically on the path, something like that within 10 words basically.
Well,
Okay.
help me to start clearing the way bit by bit.
Rolf will jump down and help. As like you cut into the wood, he'll like help split it from side to side. Basically, you cut them into smaller pieces for him to move
So I
off.
can get rid of it.
And after I cast Skywrite, I'll fall behind him and even what terrain I can with Mold Earth, because that's about all I can do.
Oh yeah, mold earth would actually be super helpful. Once you get them into like a smaller, more manageable logs, just like mold the earth in front of it to like let it fall, and then scoop out a little bit more, and basically just have the log roll away.
That's the best I can do is just mold Earth with you guys. It is a very handy spell. I just didn't expect Waffle to target our wheels.
Hey, you rolled really bad. Okay, so with some time, after like an hour of you guys moving stuff, because you're moving heavy trees, well, attempting to at least, using what leverage you can, you're definitely able to get a lot of the smaller stuff out of the way. However, some of these trees are giving you guys trouble, as they're not like dead trees that have had parts fallen off. These are trees that were alive until late last night. They are thick, they are dense, incredibly heavy. Heavy enough that you're not able to just, sling these things around.
Yeah, we're having to cut them up into bits.
So you're beginning
Roughly.
hacking at the trees and such.
Can
Here.
I just say Aaron is just punching at the trees, trying to punch them over?
You just trying to punch straight through these things.
Yeah. I feel that's like what he would do. His solution to everything is punch it.
Is the
Hey, that's what a monk does.
Is the baby dragon our second strongest party member? 16 strength.
That makes it our first strongest, actually.
Oh,
18 strength.
that's hilarious. Dude's tiny and he's strong as fuck.
You're hacking away. I will say, with passive perception, with whisper,
Mm-hmm.
you begin hearing rustling over in the bushes. Not too far from you.
I'm gonna do what my namesake is and quickly go over to Sebastian, who's chopping, and whisper that to him that there's rustling in the bushes, and then go do the same to Rolf and basically spread the message around.
Okay. So you go around, you tell everyone that there's rustling in the bushes. Are you doing anything after that? I'll say like you like looking out and everything, you're not seeing what's causing the rustling. You just hear the rustling.
I'm just gonna, have my bow. Take a moment and just keep the eyes there.
I'm gonna prepare to cast Bless if goblins or ringed bandits come out of there. Specifically, those two goblins are ringed bandits.
What are you all
Specifically those.
looking at?
Okay. So you're holding bless.
I'll hold a shot with the bow.
You were just told that you heard rustling in the bushes. That was all you were.
See, the problem is we don't trust your rustling.
Yeah. But this is all while you guys are doing your thing. So she goes around, tells all of you that there's rustling going on in the bushes, and that's
Very secretive about it. I'm like, shit.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. So you walk over to where you hear the rustling, and you kind of look over. Roll me a perception or investigation check.
Sure. Perception. That's a 7.
7.
Yep.
You don't see anything that would cause any rustling. You're just kind of.
Yeah, literally just standing in front of the bush that they pointed out, like, I don't see anything.
Does Mix at least see the rustling?
No, you go over. You don't see any kind of rustling. Sebastian.
Yep.
You hear in a different location, not too far from you. You hear rustling. About like 10, 15 feet off.
I'm just gonna pull out my rapier and walk over there.
Okay. You walk over to where you hear the rustling. Roll me perception or investigation check.
14.
14. You're looking around. You do not see anything that would cause any rustling. Just some like shrubs, plants, trees.
I
Nothing.
don't see anything.
Rolf, next to you, like not too far from you, you hear rustling in a bush in a different direction.
Okay, he'll kind of turn and look over there.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 1.
You don't see anything.
2 minus 1 is 1.
Yeah, you don't see anything that would cause any rustling. You just heard like rustle, like everyone's been putting all these focus on rustling, and you hear one, you just like look over and you don't see where it's coming from.
I think we've just got a really bad case of squirrels, guys.
I'm gonna stand kind of central to where the rustlings are, just so it's a little equidistant. I'm just gonna whisper a small word in Draconic and just cause the ground to tremble a bit and cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I'm out.
So the ground trembles a little bit. Nothing.
Just it's out loud. Just you can stop fucking with us and come out.
Don't get any kind of response.
Does Rolf get anything on his blind sense?
No, you looking out with your blind sense and such. Just, your general, like you'd be able to see if something was like behind you or anything. You're not noticing anything.
All right. Well, it's probably just squirrels or something. So let's finish up with these logs.
Next, as like your turn, looking at everyone else, you hear rustling at your feet, and like look back down. You don't see anything.
Cool. I want to kick the bush.
Roll to hit.
It'd be
It would
embarrassing.
be. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Just
Of course,
Bush Jesus fuck.
all of our
much-
rolls
what's your
tonight.
strength?
-1.
So,
Yeah.
I will give you 1 damage.
Cool.
Because you normally would do no damage.
Yeah.
I'll give you 1 for the natural 20. As you kick this bush, as all of a sudden you hear, as the bush that you had kicked slaps you with its arm, with like its like branch. But it does not hurt at all, as it is only 8 to hit. As you see this bush, as like eyes like appear within it, and go, I'm gonna have it one.
I've used these things.
Yeah.
This was one of the first few creatures I did use. Forever giving all of those players immediate mistrust of everything they've ever known.
Mimics everywhere.
train
The
mimics
specific
They're in the subways, man.
in the subways.
I should have had a crazy dude. Oh, there's mimics in the subways.
Who wants to control Aaron?
I think it was awakened shrub. Some.
I will take control of my dearest companion that has apparently just disappeared.
Go ahead and roll initiative for him.
Alright.
Let me make sure you have access to his sheet. Da-da-da-da-da.
Man, it's a living shrub. I wonder what it's weak to.
Oh, do I wonder.
Figure. Let's see.
One of the like 3 creatures in
There you go.
D&D that have a weakness. In 5e, at least.
Nice.
That's Aaron.
You used your entire night's worth of above 10 for that one
For-
initiative.
Yep.
So let me just put on
Do
some
damage.
battle music. Music spam.
Oh, this-
I'm still trembling the ground for another probably like 30 seconds.
And we will begin combat here. All right, Aaron, you are up first.
He's just gonna run over there. And immediately, just gonna start punching it.
Yeah, roll to hit.
I failed. I'm
9 hits.
9 hits.
Push.
It's a bush. Okay. 6 damage.
Add
6.
1 cold damage.
Had 1 cold damage.
6 cold damage and 1 cold. And with just that, you can see frost build up over it, and like as its leaves begin falling off, as it almost looks like the shrub is like changing seasons as he is dead.
Oh. Well, Aaron, you killed something, but
He gains
Best gardener in the
3,
world.
But he already has more.
I'll end his turn because he doesn't know what else to attack. There's nothing around here that he can see.
Well, there were other bushes that were rustling.
But he can't see them.
Just open up some sheets real quick because I like looking at these better. So out of the distance, I didn't want to use the normal base token, so I looked at Plants vs Zombies and just took all their artworks.
Yep.
So this one, like this vine and such begins like coming out, and oh no, I didn't think this one through.
It's like a 5-foot movement.
10 foot.
Ran into the same issue with the Skinwalker fight. It's like, okay, they can only move like 10 feet, but a lot of them are across the map. This is gonna suck. They're gonna get you eventually.
It will. Put like its vines into the ground as roots begin growing around in its vicinity. As all that becomes what's considered difficult terrain.
Okay.
Next one. Where the fuck? Where is it? I have green enemies on a green map. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. This one.
Is it? Boy.
Another one. What the fuck is it? Shit. Oh, there it is.
Boy. these
like,
things.
that's why our 2 perception checks that failed couldn't see them, because they're green on a green background.
The DM
Light
can't even
imitating
see
art.
them.
They're not moving. They can't be seen.
They just straight up can't be seen while they're not.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know that's the way for the shrub. I don't know about the vine monsters,
Shit.
but I assume.
Where's the? Oh, this is one.
Oh,
Ha!
no, that's stronger than me.
There's a 14 hit. As it just goes to try to slap you in the leg.
At least this thing doesn't have poison.
I hope you guys understand. Don't know the same character. I can't one-turn that guy. I don't think.
Oh, you guys are faster. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I smack it.
By that I mean double.
I'll roll a hit.
All right. Alarm master.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, max damage, 8 damage.
Oh my! Does it
You
just
see, like,
That one.
freaks out as this shrub is running at him. He just like extends his tongue.
As it goes and you slam into it like just you see like bits and twigs just go flying off as it tries like gnawing on your stick. It does not hit with its attack. Nyx.
You must have rolled really good HP on that one.
Yeah.
It's like the other one died.
I think the other one was below average. This one's I think well above average. Oh yeah, well above. I don't know.
So they're just
Been a
freaking
long-
bushes. So Nick
Like
is just gonna fire a ray of frost at this
A
one.
group of like vines and such like that. Yeah. Okay. Roll the hit.
Good boy.
That's disadvantage. Just letting you know.
Why is
Oh
it
no,
just-
never mind. I thought you were firing at the dead one in front of you because I'm an idiot. Never mind. Like because it's like 5 feet. I'm an idiot.
That's a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. It is difficult. You're like, wait, where exactly is it? It's kind of like blending in with all the vines that it created in that area. So you do not actually hit it.
Cool. I'm gonna go jump in the cart.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that thing tried to slap me. I'm good.
what was your passing right there?
It depends if I see this one or not.
That one
Well,
was running.
There might be invisible things.
That one was so. That one
If
is
it-
like actively moving. So you
If
would.
there's any that are actively moving and visible, I would avoid them for sure.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I just saw like I was like I just want. Yeah. Okay.
No, I just clicked and dragged.
Yes.
That's how you look for.
I'm trying. Oh shit! I fucked myself. It has less movement because it's in difficult terrain.
Down to like 10 or 15. One of those.
Hey, I would say that it would be able to get past that specific kind of
It actually has just enough
difficult
movement.
terrain.
It's just enough.
Used
That's a 3 to hit, Aaron, as it just goes. Does not.
Does not hit.
3 against Aaron.
Let me check his features really quickly.
Sebastian.
Just kind of look at it like it's a bush.
Oh no.
Take your tech opportunity.
Yeah. So, yes, like before you try doing anything, that's a 20 to hit you with the shrub.
Hits.
Oh, max damage, 3 points of slashing damage,
Mhm.
and give me a moment.
Okay.
So walk into another one.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh, come on.
big plant boy. There was another one. Why is it attacking me? Walk to it.
Exactly.
Hell action. Oh, no.
Exactly. As a large vine slams into your back as you're like backing up from it, basically like flipping off like this little shrub as a massive lash slams into you. As you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, shit.
So,
It's still your turn. All you did was move. As this large plant rising from the side.
that
Like, I don't want to have disadvantage on my shot. Let me move. No. Well, I'm going to pull out my rapier and stab it because I am scared.
Yeah. Roll it.
I swear, Waffle, you always have to crate Sebastian at least once every
swear,
session.
It's not even Sebastian. It's fucking me, man. Rye too. That motherfucker crit me like 3 times in one session. I know it's gift. Those fuckers hurt.
Would you get for your
hit.
13 does not hit. You're trying to hit as like vines begin moving and like you're trying to stab at its like skinny body and you're just not able to like strike it.
Fuck.
As its like massive like teeth are like looking over you.
And it's not like holding me, right?
No, you just got slapped hard. Okay.
It already used its reaction.
It did indeed.
So
I hope that's exactly the sound we hear from Sebastian as he runs away. It's
well, fuck.
All right.
Bigger than me.
You do anything else?
Bonus action. Command the dragon. He's gonna come help. Cautiously help finish off this bush. 9 to hit.
9 hits.
Yep. 7 damage, piercing.
7 points of piercing damage. It begins trying to bite through, and it doesn't seem to be able to crush as well as you think it would be able to normally.
It is a bush.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
No. Whisper, you're up. As you see this large plant coming out.
You know, for right now, I think I'm maybe good where I'm at, so I'm going to cast Bless on Sebastian, Rolf, and Aaron.
Glad to have you.
Oh, and then for no, I can't cast anything else. Unless it's yep, okay. Yeah. Honestly, I'm good here. I'm gonna end my turn.
Rolf, you're up. Tiny bush trying to slap at you. And a big bush over on the left.
All right. Rolf will take out his wooden sword, and he will kind of shake it a little. It'll start to glow a royal blue as he uses his channel divinity on it.
Okay.
And then he will cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Nice.
Yep, as he steps a little bit forward. Okay, yeah. Kind of try to protect his companions from this big dude that just took a giant bite out of Sebastian.
It actually tried to hit him with a vine attack. It did not chomp at him yet.
Yeah.
Right. So then, yeah, I think that'll be my turn. Actually, a Rolf will kind of shout out, if this is because we've been polluting, we're sorry, we're trying to do better. I'm a huge fan of nature.
Oh my.
I'm a farmer. I grow and kill plants every... And then he kind of realized what he says and he stops talking. He lifts up his shield in defense.
Son of a bitch, stay away from me! The only damage I can do is piercing, which they're resistant to.
9 to hit you, Sebastian.
No.
As it, Aaron is up.
Aaron's just gonna look at it and go, "No, you attack me, not him," and he will proceed to use inventory, his quarterstaff, and then
Yo, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
he's gonna follow that up with a bonus unarmed strike too as well.
Yeah.
Add 4 cold damage.
To that, okay, so that 4 cold damage to that one would take that one out. And then your second one, do you want to put that towards this guy?
This guy.
13 would hit.
Right, and then
5. Woo.
is it still standing?
Half of its body is like broken and such. Yeah, it's still standing.
I'm gonna
He's
spend a
usually going before me, so he keeps getting the dragon's draconic confusion.
let me take a look. I'm gonna spend a key point, just one, and flurry of blows it.
You already did a bonus action attack.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you have to call it. For.
Yep. All right. Damn it. That should be fine. Oh no, it's the big boy.
That's not the big.
Oh yeah, actually yeah.
Damn, that's another natural 20. So towards Aaron.
Other than me, is it?
No, this one's towards Aaron. As this vine creature sends vines that begin wrapping around Aaron, as Aaron will take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and is grappled.
Oh, only 12 points of damage. All right.
Let's use this one for grappled. And that is the end of its turn. I'm pretty sure that is this one's turn. Next towards you, Vine begins to shoot out towards you. Does a 16 hit?
Absolutely.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as vines begin wrapping around you as you are also grappled.
Cool.
This one, Sebastian, 17 hit.
70 hits.
No, I guess that's not.
Max damage of 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are also grappled.
Oh boy.
This one will.
The freaking
Jesus
perfect fight for Fireball, and no one gets it until next level.
Whisper, that's a natural 20 to hit you with the shrub.
Yeah.
I am rolling
Wait.
so like a
2d6
motherfucker. You
Like,
take
could you imagine getting Fireball and then going into this fight? That would be freaking perfect.
Oh god,
That is hilarious.
The Whisper just looks as this thing clocks you in the face and goes, "Is
Here's
that
the
the
book."
best you got?"
It's a fucking bush.
Die, God fucking damn it.
Like how he's like,
Now,
yeah.
if you could roll some of that damage against me, that'd be great.
That is so fucking upsetting.
Reaction smack.
Yeah, roll and hit it.
8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Awesome. That is 5 damage, and I will pump a smite into it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Bludgeoning damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So 5 bludgeoning and 12 radiant. God damn, 2
Nice.
6s. Yeah.
Yeah, you slam into it. It reels back and it looks at you angry, and then it looks between you and the small little dragon puppy.
Crap, it has reach.
However, it can't move anymore. because you have Sentinel, so it will attack you.
I don't have Sentinel.
I thought you had oh, you Polar Master. Well, it's just going to.
Sentinel.
Yeah, the monk has Sentinel.
It wants to treat. Oh no. Yeah, that's a 16 and a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
14 points of bludgeoning damage. And then 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
You son of a bitch.
As 2 vines slam into it, and then wrap around it, squeezing it as it pulls it into its maw, as it snaps down inside as your dragon's inside of it.
Son of a bitch.
As you can just hear, like, it almost seems like it's trying to like chew on this on your creature. Okay. This one. This one will try to attack you with the 10. Does not hit. Nyx, you are up.
All right. There's a lot of things here.
Yep.
Nyx is going to twin cast Chaos Bolt.
Hey,
Okay.
We're gonna hit a couple of the little guys though. We're gonna do the one that's near me, of course,
Of course.
and the one that's near Aaron.
Okay.
All right. So, I've got a 13 to hit this one,
Does hit.
and a 16 to hit that one.
Does indeed hit.
Well, we've got 12 points of cold damage to this one.
Cold damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And this one does chain. What is this? That's oh boy. I don't know. That's good. 14 points of poison damage to that one.
14. Holy crap. It is dead.
And then I'm gonna chain it back to this one.
Okay, roll another to hit.
Chain again.
That's a 15.
Yep, that hits.
And that's 6, 7, 13, 14, 15 points of psychic damage.
15 points of psychic damage is enough to put that one out.
And
So you are no longer grappled.
Nice. I duck halfway behind the seat of the coach.
Okay, so you got some cover there for any range attacks that might come your way. As
Yeah.
you shoot out one and it slams into it, and it kind of recoils. The bindings are on you loosen for a moment before they tighten back as it tries to reaffirm its grip. As the other one slams into the other bush, exploding it into mist. As all of a sudden, a bolt of energy coming from it slams back into the one that is grappling you, obliterating its core as the vines around you become loose as they just fall down. Sebastian, you are up. As you see this
Disregard for myself.
plant currently chewing on your little puppy dog.
As an action, I'm going to resummon him as fire right here.
Nice.
And that full heals him. You just made him red.
As the thing is chewing, and it stops, and you see like vines kind of like wrap inside of it and like feel around, and it just kind of like looks around it like pissed and sees it on the outside.
Bonus action, command him. He'll come over here and take a bite out of the shrub.
This shrub here? Okay.
Yep. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
You guys deserve some at this point. I have dropped 3 of them.
13 piercing damage.
13 piercing. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Go.
Piercing, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So,
unfortunately.
13's 13, man.
13.
As you
Well,
chop
4.
down, it does not seem to.
And
way.
move back, it can take its attack of opportunity.
16 to hit.
Yes.
1 point of slashing damage.
Oh man. And I will have to be right back. I have to get my dogs.
Yeah, for sure. Whisper.
All right. Let's see here. Need to heal Sebastian. Got it. I'm going to, before I do anything else, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Sebastian.
How much?
It's 8. That'll be what he
alright.
gets. I am going to pull back here. Big boy can take an attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
it for sure will. Ooh, that was only a 13 to hit though.
That is no bueno.
As these thick vines slam into the ground, you actually see it slam into the dirt, leaving an imprint.
You get a second chance, as I am going to now fall back one more. Come on. Let me drag, please. Come on, one more.
That one will not, as you it has already taken its reaction.
All right, that is excellent. I have a big brain play. These are plants. At the big dude here, I'm going to cast Firehawk.
The big guy, Firehawk. All right, roll the hit.
25.
25. Yeah, that hits.
And that is 2 fire damage.
You shoot this fiery hawk, and it slams into it as the flames just kind of pass over the surface, not seeming to really have much of an impact on it.
Ooh. All right, that is my turn.
Rolf, you are up.
All right. Well, Rolf will smack the plant guy to his right. At least attempt to. Uh, 16 to hit.
A 16 does in fact hit.
All right. It's 5 bludgeoning, and he'll pump a smit into him.
Add 3 fire.
13 radiant. God damn, those
Nice.
smits are paying for
You had
themselves.
3 fire damage.
Yes.
As a slight flicker of flame, as it is slightly injured by that fire.
He's too wet.
He's moist.
He's moist.
Moist.
All right. Need you do anything else with your turn?
Me?
Yeah.
You got the 5 bludgeoning and
Yep.
13 radiant? Yep. All right. Then he
1 point of
will...
fire.
How does he take the fire?
He Draconic Boy added fire damage onto it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Then Rolf will
That's cringe.
turn to the north and try to smack that annoying little shrub with his bonus action.
Okay. Roll it. Roll a miss, realistically, on these guys.
Don't underestimate my day. Yeah. 20, 23?
Oh, yeah.
No, actually 27 with bless.
Fine.
Yeah, you are.
That's only 3 points of bludgeoning damage to the
3
guy.
times its AC. You said how much? 3?
Yep, 3 bludgeoning to the...
Is exactly what you needed.
All right. This big dude's... Nah. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Aaron is currently grappled. You can try to break the grapple if you want. However, double check. It is an action to try to break
Yeah.
out of it.
I don't think he has anything else. Like, he just can't teleport or anything, so I think he... yeah, no,
You were supposed to be restrained during that. Oh, well, you'll do that in the future. I don't think that would affect anything, but those that are grappled are also restrained.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Wording.
He's gonna just have to try and break out of the grapple. That's all
Okay.
he's got. Athletics, I assume, right?
Athletics or acrobatics.
Both are the same. Please.
19 is enough. So with your action, you were able to break free. He just brute forces his way out of the bindings.
All right. And he's going to take a step up here. And then I'm going to check out if he can actually do anything.
I don't think so, because with bonus action attack, you have to make the attack action.
Yeah, I don't think he can, so he's going to stand there and look menacingly.
Well, the vine thinks it's going to hit him in front of him with a 15 to hit. For 14. Oof, max damage. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Just gonna look down at it menacingly. Do you have any idea how many lawns I mowed as a teenager for Spider Cat?
He just gets
And then it's
Where's my John Deere?
it's gonna step back into more, so you can get attack of opportunity. However, it's with disadvantage because he's restrained.
he will still take that.
And don't forget bless.
He'll still take that attack. All right, with his staff. Oh, let's roll. Come on, staff. Roll once and then roll twice. Boy, I don't think
Even
bless.
with bless, you're not gonna be able to hit. So he just
Yeah.
tries to swing, like his arms are like wrapped up in a weird angle. He tries to swing outward as it does not make contact with this one, as it just backs up. If a plant could laugh at you, it would be.
It pisses Aaron off even more. He's like, I'm gonna get you. As he's slowly being murdered. Boy, I feel the curse of Aaron's sheet.
Well, this one currently can't hit anyone else since it's currently holding you. So as it will drive roots into the ground, and that is all considered difficult terrain.
Do I ignore that yet?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Is this one? Well, it's gonna attack you since and it does have advantage because you're restrained.
Yes.
Good, because it stopped a natural one. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Max damage, 3 points of slashing damage. Just the tiny little
Why
tick
am I
up.
the tank, guys?
Your freaking hit bar is ridiculous. Big plant boy, you're smacking at it, Rolf. So it's not intelligent, so it's just gonna go after you. Ooh. Neither of those hit with a 9 and a 16 against you, Rolf. Freaking beef tank AC. As it just slams you. One, you sidestep. The other, you have to block with your shield as a meaty slam comes down. You can feel the weight of the impact. However, you are able to push it off for now.
Like, seriously, there's no reason for us to be enemies.
I love plants, even though I have killed millions. Wolf farm. Oh god.
Alrighty. So Nyx is going to Chaos Bolt. Twin gas. Why not?
Bread and butter.
Wonderful.
Bread and butter. One little guy, one of the big guy.
Okay.
Little guy first. That's 21 to hit
Yeah.
for 10, 14 points of thunder damage.
14. All right. It's looking hard. as vines
And
blast out.
for the big guy, that is 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And that is 6 and 5. Ew, I don't like either choice of that. It's 12 points of lightning damage.
Oh. So you have this bolt of lightning.
Yeah.
It crackles through the air as it slams into it. And Rolf, as you're like putting your shield up, like blocking this impact, all of a sudden you see the vine just get electrified as you see it like tries to like push you down more, as it almost seems rejuvenated from the lightning.
Oh no!
I see. Well,
I don't know, Ryan, you knew what it was before, but I know you know what it is now.
Yeah.
Yep. Way above our.
No. I make modifications.
I know you
all the time.
you balance. I know. So it's like I know what that's from.
We
Well.
can take it down.
Bonus action. I'm going to cast.
Powerful you guys are? Yeah, you're fine. You're good.
Hail of Thorns, and I don't know, man. That kind of just kind of fucking eaten.
I think that ends
Yeah.
my dreams.
I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns with my bonus and shoot a arrow, restrained as I am at that point.
Okay, roll disadvantage.
That is my tip mod's crazy. 16.
16 does hit, and I will roll dexterity saving throws for the two creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I think that ends my dreams of finishing this off without having to shift.
They both fail.
Nice. To the initial, just for the shot, 9 piercing damage. For the spell, 10 damage to each.
And then this one will take the full 10 damage as well.
Yep. Which I believe that is also piercing.
Mhm.
And I believe that was the one.
They all
shooting me.
annoyingly have different resistances and immunities.
That does seem annoying. Anyways.
Inconsistency with plants. Gotta love it.
Dragon takes dodge action.
Yeah. So you command it. Whisper, you are up.
I was busy.
I'm shifting into Chalice, and then I'm going to cast a healing spell as well.
Okay.
On to hold on, let me move really quickly first. I can go past the horse, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to like go over like the seating and everything, but you'll be fine.
All right, because I want to just go up there because it's fine if I die, but Aaron, he can't die right now.
No, well, I'm controlling his character.
Yeah,
It's all right. I almost killed Chris's character when he was gone one session. Jane.
so I'm gonna pump 13 points of healing into him.
Nice. To be fair, right, critted you.
Yep.
The bonus health is going to go into Mr. Sebastian.
All right, how much else? D8 plus wisdom mod.
It looks like I rolled a 2, so that is 6.
6 points of healing to Sebastian. Hey, that's healing.
Yep. That should keep him a little bit healthier.
Sebastian, you gained 6 points. He did. Is he still gone? No, he just went. I will add +6 to him. There you go. All right, roll.
All right, Rolf is gonna start smacking the one in front of him. Ooh, 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep. For 5 bludgeoning damage. Well, technically 30 to hit because bless.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4 points of bludgeoning, and then he'll take his hilt and try to bash that into him.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Let's see here. 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait.
I had to go grab
10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13. Am I flanking?
Yes.
14, 15 to hit. I rolled a natural 2, and that turned into a 15 because of all the bonuses that I have.
You just hit. Yep.
Yeah. And I only do 3 damage. 3 bludgeoning damage.
I had 2 fire damage.
With the pommel.
Add the 2 fire damage.
That's the wrong thing. Yep, I will add the 1 fire damage.
Gotta love it.
All right. You doing anything else, Rolf?
How hurt's it looking?
Through many of the beatings and stuff like that, it's still relatively healthy. It's injured. You're definitely injuring it. You see like bits of like leaves and stuff falling off of it. However, it is still kicking.
All right. And it's like I have no spell slots left, so. All right, I'm good. And when we roll turns, he's like, okay, guys, this is really tough. It's like trying to kill weeds.
Yeah. Aaron is up. He is restrained and grappled again.
Does he? Yep. We're doing this. I'm gonna throw darts at it. Do I have disadvantage on throwing darts at it?
Yeah, it's all attack rolls.
You know what? I'm gonna go with breaking out instead. Fuck.
No. Unfortunately, you like used all your like muscles and stuff to like push through that first one. And now you're tired.
Yep.
I made boobies.
Made boobies. It just really sucks. These things are like Aaron's worst enemy. He can't do anything.
Denying movement? Yeah.
Yeah, he can't do anything while grappled. It's like I can try and throw at him, but I know Aaron's not going to hit with that, even with Blessed. Alright.
Is its turn. And it's just gonna stay there because it actually can't do anything else.
You know, it's probably less deadly if it just keeps holding on to Aaron, to be entirely honest.
The natural one to hit you, Sebastian, with the little shrub. Alright, big plant's getting pissed that it can't eat the giant metal man. So it's gonna go towards the target that's still behind it.
Hey, wait a minute. God damn
You know. No, I did not crit you. It's a 17 and a 16 to hit.
Both hit.
In total, you take 30 points of damage between the 2 attacks.
Nope, wrong button.
Oh no. As you are in its maw.
Yep.
Nyx.
Why do I keep getting fucking eaten?
Oh boy.
So it was not able to hit freaking Rolf for like 2 or 3 turns. It got fed up with the giant metal man.
DM has a vor.
I see this one. You know, Aaron having trouble
It's just holding Aaron, just staring at him.
So I'm gonna twin cast another gas bolt, man.
Oh my god, dude!
Squeezes.
Sorcerer bullshit over here. Just pew,
Yep.
pew, pew. Fuck yeah, I love it, man.
17 to hit this one.
Yeah, for sure.
That chains.
Hell yeah.
Not a lot of damage though. I don't know if I'll take it out. Wait, that's fire. 3, 6, 8 points of fire damage to this one.
It is still up.
No,
These ones aren't. These ones aren't vulnerable to fire.
Damn.
The little shrubs are.
I'll chain it to the big one.
Yeah, for sure. Roll the hit.
That's 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Ooh, that is. Let's see. 5, 1, 4. 10 points of acid damage.
Alrighty. And then your second one against it
is a natural 20.
Nice job. Silvery barbs. Okay.
Well, the first roll already chained, but that's
nice. Nice. Want to do some more lightning damage to it?
2, 2, 4. That's 8. 8, 16. 18 points of force damage.
Ooh, it is horrified that you see the whole form like shift at that, and then
And
roll
I'm going
another
to change it
hit.
back to this one.
Yeah, roll another hit.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Jane.
Oh, you can re-roll it. You have inspiration.
Yeah. I'll do that. Oh no, that's a natural 2.
Oof.
So what
8 total.
what is it? 8 total.
8 total.
You have bless, don't you?
No.
No,
Oh,
no.
you have a bless marker on you.
I don't know why I put that on there. Sorry, that might have been left over from last time, but I was not one of the ones that was
I
blessed.
was like, oh, you could. Yeah, okay.
No. I tried, guys.
As you guys are just seeing energy blast ping-ponging off these two.
Chaos Bolt, just best spell.
It's great,
Plus,
man.
It does add to death saving throws, right?
Yes, it does.
Good to know.
Okay,
Since I was
so
coming up, went ahead.
you automatically fail one as your body is being crushed and chewed.
Cool. And the dragon gets to act of his own volition.
Yes. Just so you are aware, you are considered grappled, blinded, and restrained, and unable to breathe,
And unconscious.
and unconscious,
Oh boy. It's a lot.
and you are being crushed from the inside. So,
Yep.
Dragon Boy, what's Dragon Boy doing?
Munchin.
He uses his action to summon you.
That's natural, Toy.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh boy, Dragon Boy, you don't do a lot of damage, but I need a lot of damage. 9 plus 3, 12 points of piercing.
Nice hit. Nice 12. And I need to make a saving throw. With all the damage it is taking, it is difficult for it to keep you in its mouth. However, right now it is currently able to hold on. However, you see, you guys have been slamming so much into it with Whisper just bam, bam, bam. Not Whisper, Nyx. They are just slamming it with magical attacks, and then that meaty bite. He's looking at his trouble trying to keep Sebastian down. Whisper, you're up.
Question: is there any part of Sebastian sticking out?
No, he's completely engulfed.
Let me check. Then really quickly at my something, and this will determine what I do. Nope. Okay. Sorry, Sebastian. Not much I can do for you. So I'm gonna guiding bolt onto the big boy.
Guiding bolt.
Yeah,
Heck yes. Ooh.
Inspiration.
Yep. You have inspiration.
Inspiration. I'll use it at this point because. Please.
Sebastian's dying. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
Firing and it moves its body. Rolf, next to you, you see a like starlight beam go flying past your head into the woods behind you.
Alright. I've seen my turn. Oh.
Rolf, you're up.
All right. It's like I was going to grab him and pull him out or heal him or something, but it's like if we can't see him, we can't do that.
Yeah.
All right. So Rolf will kind of smack it like repeatedly with his skull, like, what? Like, spit out my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You are still flanking. You have an ally on the other side.
Okay, yeah. 17 plus 8,
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
4 points of bludgeoning.
How much fire?
5.
Ooh.
So 4 bludgeoning, 5 fire.
Okay.
I'll smash him with the hilt again, like trying to aim for a place that'll maybe help him to get spit out. 9, 17 to hit for 6 bludgeoning.
Ooh, it is looking rough, and with that, you slam on the back of its like head, or whatever that is, as it actually pushes, like, almost literally, like, pops it inside out for a moment as part of the back of the head slams out Sebastian.
Oh, thank God.
As it failed its Constitution saving throw to keep you down.
All right. Someone help Sebastian. I'll keep Munchie Plant busy. That's my turn.
Aaron is still. that one vine is just trolling the fuck out of him. Straight up.
Oh no.
Aaron's just giving up. He's just giving up at this point. He's just
He's tired. He has. You can use an inspiration for him. Like, he has his own. I will let you use it.
I'll give it.
Character. It's per character, not per player.
I'll give it a try.
No, that's not character.
I mean, it doesn't help. I used it. Look, it's just...
Is it a DC 7? I don't know. This might pass.
No, it's not. It's not. I'll tell you, it's literally a DC 12.
Aaron's just dead. He's just like, I give up. This thing's gonna hold me. All his fight is gone. Oh my God, I was trying so hard.
Well, it's still just there. It's just watching you struggle. Like, it can't really. It's stat block is stupid because it can't constrict another target, and that is its ability. Is it just does one target, and it's just. It doesn't say like it auto hits or whatever. It just says it can't.
Can it? Make attack rolls again?
Maybe it can. No, I'm gonna say it can. It's just gonna squeeze you.
Yeah, because otherwise that's kind of stupid.
17 hits for 9 points of bludgeoning as it's crushing you.
All right. Yeah.
You saved out on that. Yeah, this little plant guy's he's still kicking. He's going after the little dog, and he fails. So big plant boy. He's getting real pissed at you, Mr. Paladin. Oof. Okay, not bad. 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And I need you to make a concentration check.
You still got us temp HP, goddamn.
All right, con save.
Yeah, it's DC 10.
Hang on, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's my constitution? 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Yeah, that was close.
All right. As one slams into you, as you take this big old gulp of air as like exits your body, as another one slams down with a 23 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit too.
16 points of damage. Make me another concentration check.
All right. 23. How much damage?
16.
All right.
As it slams down into your back, you feel like a crack. It's like kind of reline something. You're like, oh, that felt kind of nice for half a second. As vines begin wrapping around you and pulls you into the maw of this creature. As you are considered grappled, blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
It's like, I'm not trapped in here with you. I'm trapped in you with me. Wait.
You hear muffled screaming on the inside. Nyx.
Oh boy.
Hiding in safety.
Yeah. Nyx is safe. I'm just gonna have Nyx cast the Chaos Bolt at the big one.
Yeah, for sure.
22 to hit.
Yeah. Lightning damage?
Well, I rolled extremely high. Nah, we're gonna do 8, 16. I almost rolled max damage here. 21 points of psychic damage.
Oh, wow.
Why?
I rolled an 8, a 7 on the D8s, and a 6 on the D6.
That is insane. All right. It's still standing.
You said?
Yeah. Did you twin cast that, or did you?
I did not. No, that's just a single cast. I'm running low on the spell points.
I get to your bar.
I'm just gonna hide again.
Sebastian, roll me another
Let me
save.
make my death save first. Make sure it's private. Yep. Okay.
Cool. Whisper,
that.
you are up.
Dragon.
Oh, dragon. That's right. I forget. Dragon does things.
He swings and probably misses. 15.
15 just hits.
Yay. 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing. All right.
Now it's whisper.
Now it's whisper.
I'm gonna give you one guess as to what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go step on top of this dead plant really quickly.
Crunching of it beneath your foot.
You stomp it a little harder than you need to.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on our dead friend here.
Yeah.
I'm out of 2nd level spell slots though, so. And then going to Chalice. Roll 4! Oh my god! That would be a 12.
17.
Additional 4 on that.
Yeah.
21.
Oh my. Thanks.
You're just covered in goop and
Level
weird
4.
plant saliva.
In my turn, I'm gonna fall back away from Big Boy.
Rolf, make me a Constitution saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
All right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You are successfully able to not be crushed on the inside against it.
Yay!
With your turn.
All right. Rolf is gonna swim around in this. He's not sure what to do, so he's just gonna instinctively just start bashing it from the inside, like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. This is disadvantage
Yes.
because I'm blinded. Yeah.
Blinded and restrained.
Blind sight, but it's the restraint that's doing it.
That's right. I have
But you are
blind sight.
restrained.
Does that give me disadvantage, or does it just give others
does
advantage?
indeed.
Restrained is kind of busted.
Now paralyzed.
Not quite as good as paralyzed.
All right. Let's see. It's 4, 5, 6 plus 8 is 14 to hit, unless I get flanking for some
You do
reason.
not get flanking.
Not
You're not aware of where an ally is. You can't flank and utilize.
I have blindside. I know where my
Blindside does not go through total cover.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
You're completely
Alright.
outside this thing. 14 does not hit.
Arrow, was that with bless?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see. Ooh, this one's better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Awesome. That's 6 bludgeoning as he's like taking the hilt and just like slamming it into the wall, like the GIF in Discord.
You take 10 points of psych damage every time you say GIF. That's at 4 points.
6 points.
Man, if I took psychic damage every time I was right, I'd be dead very quickly.
Try me. It is able to keep you down. Natural 20 on its con save.
Damn. All right. That is literally all I can do this turn since I can't move or do anything else. Where's the end turn thing? There's.
Aaron.
Alright, he's going to do the only thing he can do.
This poor guy. Dude, Aaron gets cucked over even when like
It's because so I looked at his sheets, he took proficiency in athletics, right?
Okay.
That only gives him a +2 to athletics. He's acrobatics, which he already has a +2 in, so I don't know why he took athletics as a proficiency instead of acrobatics.
His sheet is all kinds of weird, alright.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm tired of this. Bam!
Hey,
Rake out of the vines.
And
him giving up was just a ruse.
I cannot wait for him to get grabbed again.
He's not going. He's like, I'm done with you, and you're bullshit. And he runs over here to this way.
That's a 21 to hit on the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Is he grabbed again?
Right back.
Nothing changed.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Would it be too late to spend a key point to dodge?
It's too late. Yeah.
Damn! The poor man as he just screams out.
You can
Oh!
engage as a bonus action with the key point, and it's just
God.
oh my god, this poor guy.
I should have disengaged, but I was just so excited he got out that he's just gonna run.
I was
No.
like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna let me roll this? Is he?
Oh God.
You got nothing left. The Vine Monster's gonna just keep it just kind of looks
Ripping you.
baffled. This dumb 5 intelligent creature is just baffled at your strategy, and you're getting squeezed with 11 points of bludgeoning.
Oh,
Woo! Still alive.
Still
Hey,
alive.
imagine if I didn't give him the free turn when I was like, that's dumb, that shouldn't be how that works. It's like, oh, that probably isn't how that works. Oh well.
Yeah.
Ha! Little dragon boy, 17 to hit for God fucking damn it. 0 damage. Alright.
Oh, let's go.
Isn't it minimum of 1 damage for things?
No. It has a -1 to its modifier. 1d4 -1. There is no minimum. Like an unarmed strike with
Justify minimum. There is no minimum.
yeah, if it does not justify a minimum. That's why there's always usually a like, oh, minimum this. But no, it smacks you as hard as it can, and it didn't get. No, it's sad.
Big plant. Nominal roll.
You're moving again, right?
I haven't moved yet.
With advantage because you're prone. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
11 points of bludgeoning. And that's another 16 to hit for
Hits.
14 points of.
All right, it's been great, guys.
oh boy.
It cannot eat you though, because it's already chewing on someone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Next, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna do some big brain plays here. All right.
I'm excited for your big brain plays. Let's see what you got here.
All right. So I think I might tap myself after this, but
Oh no.
If he can free Aaron, I can
yeah. So
focus on
I'm
healing.
gonna twin cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
We'll do the big guy first.
Cool.
That is
I will actually, just as a strategic thing, I go for the little guy because if it bounces to the big, you can potentially bounce to the big guy. If you shoot a twin and it bounces out the big guy onto the small guy, you don't have another target for that unless you want to shoot the tiny little.
is this not?
fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, if you're really trying to aim for those two, that's
Yeah. No. Big guy first.
Okay. Cool.
25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's another meaty bit of damage. What was like 17 points of psychic damage.
It is barely standing.
All right, now I'm gonna hit the little guy. Let's see. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? What am I gonna do? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be real funk. So I'm gonna fire at the little guy, but as I fire at the little guy, I'm gonna cast silvery barbs on myself.
Okay, the wording on that, I want to make sure because I
It's
think
just a creature within 60 feet of yourself.
hang on. I know, but I want to make sure.
The DM is like, what bullshit are you trying
No,
to pull?
really. I just want to make sure. Christian, you can see this. So first you have to succeed on the attack roll.
So I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
So take Christian, you can see of yourself, so you can totally target yourself. So you're gonna silvery barbs yourself.
I am, because I'm gonna give
the advantage to. Okay, I see what you
give
did.
the advantage to Sebastian.
Okay, reroll again.
13. That's an 18 to hit.
Yes, you still hit.
It ricochets,
Nice.
but this is gonna be very funny.
How
It
much?
does 4 points of acid damage.
4 points of acid. You rolled almost minimum on that one.
I did. I rolled 2 1s and a 2.
Right.
And then it's gonna flick back to the big guy.
Yeah, roll the hit.
14-6. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
4. Well, 5 and 2. What do we got here? 5 and 2.
Lightning?
Block. 4, 6. 11 points of force damage.
Oh, you have force.
Yep.
So you slam into the little one, the acidic melting it as a blast blade comes from it, slamming into the big one as part of it breaks open, actually like smashing like a freaking orange as the peel unravels of its outer skin as you see your ally falling down, hitting the grounds, still alive, as the entire head bulbous of this thing erupts from the force energy as it is no longer there.
No.
Hey.
As you are just prone on the grounds there, Rolf. Covered in disgustingness.
That's good for
Remind
me.
me, does going up again reset your things?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you have advantage on the save.
Yep.
And bless.
And bless. I'm good.
Alrighty.
Dragon. It's gonna munch the shrub.
No, the shrub! No!
It's been laughing him the whole time. It's a 10 to hit.
Yeah, it's got 1 HP.
Ow! Nom. And then it's just gonna sit by Sebastian.
Whisper. You look around, you only see one plant still alive, and it's barely holding on, and holding on to your ally.
Yeah, but
Actually gripping him rather firmly.
alright. So I'm going to you, Mr. Sebastian. You're getting back up. I'm gonna healing word you. And then I'm going to Firehawk the one plant. And give me a second. Does a 13 hit that thing?
The plant? It does.
Die!
Oh.
It's not dead, is it?
No.
Alright, and Sebastian, or no, I'll put this into, I'll make sure Aaron doesn't go down. So Aaron will take my Chalice Healing. Yep. He takes back
7
5.
health.
Yep. I don't know if that's gonna save him from this thing's wrath.
Well, he's first.
Uh,
Oh, you have Rolf. Rolf, assuming you stand up.
Yeah, stand up. So that's 5 feet of movement.
15.
Yeah, 15. Sorry. And
And you are
he'll.
those circles are difficult terrain.
Yeah.
That sucks.
All right, then Rolf will move 10, 20, 30 over here. And he's going to kind of bend down and then tap Sebastian on his way. Good job. It was really gross in there. I know what you went through, buddy. And he's going to give him 10 points of his lay on hands pool.
How are you doing that? So you use 15 feet to get up. It's difficult.
Oh, yeah, 15. You're right. So I've only got 10 feet of movement, which will put me...
Yeah, so you can move one.
There.
Yeah, you can move one spot.
So he'll tap him and do that 10 points of lay on hands. $30. Yeah, that's literally all I can actually do my entire turn. It's my turn.
You got this, buddy.
Struggling through the vines.
I just need a 10. Come on, buddy. No.
Nope.
Just end him.
Does the 14 hit him?
That means so you hit him.
Oh my god. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, how much health does he? He's down.
Oh my god.
To my best of the ability to stop that from happening, he goes down.
Nix. Oh, I just saw your bar, Nix. Oh no.
Yeah. Is it just the little one that's left?
Yeah, it's currently like this little ball of vine just rolling away
I'm
after it
just gonna
like strangled down.
Ray of Frost.
Roll a hit.
17 to hit.
It's done.
Oh my god.
6 points of cold damage.
It had 1 HP. It's done. And with that, combat is over. Oh, me lordy.
That is so stupid. That is so stupid. It took
I get eaten by one more fucking thing. I'm gonna walk over and heal Aaron. As you'll see the normal, his wounds turn into black darkness and disappear under my cloak.
I'm also going.
5.
Alright. Let's go.
I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Oh, are we switching maps?
Yeah, we need the battle map.
Oh, okay, good. So, I also put some stuff into Aaron and Sebastian. Oh my god.
Alright, who's the most hurt?
Well, Aaron has 5 HP right now.
Yeah.
Alright, then Rolf will put an additional 10 lay on hands points into Aaron.
I will proceed. I need to go check his health. He has 5, and then he. Nope. Me and Waffle fighting over that.
I still have access to other maps. It's easier to do that.
Yeah, fair. I'll fight
into myself.
Nice.
I will cast a Cure Wounds into Aaron along with Chalice
I'm
Healing.
Above bloodied, so I'm fine.
Alright. Along with Chalice Healing into Aaron. He's still really... He needs all his health.
I'll put another heal into Aaron. Heals 8.
Along with... not 2 chalice, 4 plus 5. So that heals...
That's 17.
Oh.
And then I put my 8 into him as well.
Yeah, that was counting that.
Also
D&D Beyond.
So touch Sebastian and pump.
He's at 32 HP. He's looking.
Yeah, he's looking better. I'll pump a Cure Wounds into Sebastian as well. Do I still have spell slots? I should. I should have my last spell slot. There we go. Well, I'll take. Hold on.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I'll take the Chalice healing of 8. And that's all my spell slots for the
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Got me up to 39. I'll take it.
All right. I don't know about you guys, but I need a rest after that fight. I vote we all pile into the cart in a circle with our eyes out and just take a look. Keep an eye out for any sort of moving bush, especially if there's no breeze. You see anything, call it out.
Switch to Draconic. You did good, Malakran.
Oh boy, thanks, Master. No, kidding.
Okay. It's like
Okay.
suddenly dies.
It can verbally speak Draconic. It doesn't just understand.
Oh boy, Master.
God.
I'm not gonna do that to your creature.
No, you're good. You're good, bro. I'm fine with it not talking.
It's a strong silent type.
That dragon, though, dragon was only got grabbed once and then was there for the rest.
Well, it tried to eat the
It was
tiny
fine.
dog. It tried to eat the tiny dog, and then it randomly left its mouth, and it was angry and confused.
It was a bitey boy.
He did good.
Fucking ankle.
These grabbing things have been doing horrible things to our ranger and
We
monk.
don't exactly have a specifically strong party.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we got a lot of damage and a lot of healing, but that's it. We
Sure, a shambling mound. That's a wall of HP that you busted through.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's just
took
we
that
don't.
forever, and we almost died. But yeah,
Yeah.
Well, there was other enemies you were splitting
I
up.
was gonna say the only death save I failed was when I auto-filled from being in it. Past everything else. So,
Yeah,
Oh,
you were
nice.
rolling well.
it's real good.
And I
yeah,
guess
bless.
there was a
Not
mechanic.
even bless?
Regurgitate.
Rolling good in D20s.
Yeah, it was able to regurgitate. That I
Yeah.
added that in. That way it wasn't
I-
like, well, you're fucked if you're inside it.
Yeah.
I will say, Waffle, you drained me to 2 spell slots and 1 shift, and that was all I had there at the end of that.
Hey, hell yeah. So
Hey,
you guys
that's
are
awesome.
trying to take a short rest. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yup.
All right, go ahead and make perception checks. You trying to look out, making sure there's no bushes that come out and try to attack you.
Natural 20.
Given how freaked out Rolf is about plants now, can I give myself some sort of weird disadvantage from being like shaky and anxiety and like
you
anxious?
have like this fear effect against plants. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Natural 1. So
So
disadvantage.
0.
Yep.
They're all moving. They're all moving.
They're in the trees, man. They're in the trees. They are the trees, man.
What's safe? Is that grass safe? I don't know.
14. As Whisper's more just like, oh god, the amount of healing I'm having to do is immense.
Yeah, so you guys are keeping an eye out as best you can. But licking your wounds, and every once in a while you hear a shift and you freak out. You look and then you see like a bird like flapping off.
If I hear a bush shift, I'm putting an arrow through it with fire damage.
Roll the hit real quick.
Yeah.
Roll a hit. Oh, buddy, sure.
Oh, buddy.
A fucking lot. 22.
You hear something move up in a tree and you shoot, and down comes a blue bird that has an
Roll
arrow
on fire.
pierced through it. Yeah.
A
And
lot
there's-
on fire.
There's dinner.
I rolled a 6 and the D6 fire damage. It's a lot on fire.
Well, you just kind of shoot some wild game.
Yeah, I'll knock a couple arrows off.
Uh,
I didn't get to use any during the combat.
Someone sounds a little bit salty.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying,
Crit by the DM.
2 of you did not get injured during that whole fight.
I technically took damage.
No,
but just
one
when-
of you did not get injured. I think Nick's healed up.
Yeah. Like, I
What?
took
No.
only 2 damage to the entire fight.
Nick, you got grappled once and went, "Fuck you for touching me," and then you hit.
I probably
I
should
was
put it better
best
to
at a
know
distance,
what the fuck
okay?
is thing meat in my inventory.
Oh, that was from last session.
That's I know what that is.
Last
Yeah,
session.
it's the cave arachnids,
Thing meat.
which you don't. Did you hear what they were called?
Oh boy.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
Neogi.
Yogi.
So if you want to make,
thing meat.
okay, I was like, if you want to add a note, Neogi. If you do want to note,
I'll
that.
know, but I'm leaving it as thing meat.
that's perfectly fine. That does bother my inner Ellis, as everything is so actually put together in certain ways. But you do you. You do get a short rest off. And you also have dinner from various animals and such. Some of them are kind of like shot in not so great areas. Just because he just fired in a direction. But you do get a short rest, so you can roll hit dice and such.
Oh boy, I wish I got spells back on a short rest, because otherwise I don't have to roll anything.
Our sorcerer is probably thinking the same thing.
Become a coffee lock.
Y'all, all of you ever have that, like, I'm only missing 1 HP, but I will roll this fucking
Yeah, always.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the rest, Rolf will kind of start muttering, guys, we did pretty well. We got eaten a few times, but all in all, we survived, and that's what really matters, as he gives everybody, the inspiring leader, 8 points back.
You tell the plants that you farm plants.
We showed that
It's
lettuce.
fine. I love plants. I'm a farmer. Oh no.
The plants just look at you like...
I grow and harvest your kind for my own sustenance. But after some rest, licking your wounds, did you guys get back to work and trying to clear that path? Because that's still in front of you.
Yeah, this time Rolf was like, watch our backs.
You actually go through and
Dragon is staying fire.
for sure. After some time, you are able to clear the path.
To cleave through.
Using fire to aid with it. Hoping nature doesn't attack you again. You eventually break through and wide enough path that your cart can fit through. So you begin heading onward once again.
Well, can I take a few minutes to make like a sign warning people that there are living plants nearby, like we did at the?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Warning: living plants.
Yep.
Cool. So you continue on the road until the point where you start getting tired. Are you wanting to set up camp on the road, off the road, far away from the road?
The middle of the road, away from any sort of grass or trees.
Is that what you want to do? Okay. So you kind of set up along the path. Setting up your watches as normal. Whoever would like to roll the first perception check may do so.
Yeah, I was clicking that. 22.
I thought Shambling Mound was like CR8 or something. I didn't think it was only CR5. Huh.
Skill. Your skill's
Yeah, it's like, I didn't want to look it up during combat because it's like metagaming, but now that it's over.
I change things all the time.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That way, when there is times where, like, I know Ryan knows what a creature is. I'm like, nah.
You don't.
Yeah, instead of regenerating
I know are
damage,
always
regenerate
random
poison.
shit.
So you said 22.
Yep. I will have light up the entire time. Like when it runs out, I will recast it.
You said you'll have light up.
Yeah, the cantrip light, just up the entire time.
So you all are trying to sleep as a bright light is.
So Crow will sleep close to the light where it's safe.
You have your lights set up. 22. So you begin listening out and looking out into the night, trying to see if you notice anything, see anything. At one point you do see an individual walking. They're a bit far out. However, they seem to be walking down the road in your direction. It's hard to see any details at this current moment. However, if they keep approaching, you will be able to eventually see.
Alright, I will wait to see if they keep approaching.
Yeah, I mean, they're heading down. You're just off the path right there. So, like, they are definitely heading in your direction.
Alright. What do they look like as they approach? Do they look like they're a traveler, or do they... My most important question, do they look like they're armed?
So you, as they are approaching, eventually they do get close enough that you are able to see features. You see a palish, bald individual. Walking down in like white, like almost like a white duster of sort of aesthetic. And you see you do see a longsword at his side.
Alright. I'm gonna call out, hello there.
You call out to this individual, as he kind of gives you a wave for a moment, almost seeming friendly, as he's again approaching down the walkway there. As you're a beacon, you have light and such. He kind of waves towards you, and heading down the path, he'll actually like come over, rushing and goes, "Hello."
What brings you out here in the middle of the night?
I was trying to find someone in particular. Um, as he's kind of like actively looking around, he goes, "You know, I think you might do." As all of a sudden he begins lunging forward, drawing his sword. I want us to roll initiative. Those of you that are asleep will be asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's say activate. Is it going to change? Why is
I have no spell slots, no!
interesting?
Well,
Why are you not
change.
wanting
See, that's
to
it.
activate? Let me try this again.
You cannot switch scenes until resources finish loading for your current view.
Okay, I don't know why it's taking a hot minute to load. Alright. What we'll do is I'll unlink that.
Oh.
Everyone go ahead and roll initiative off your sheets.
Oh, I still have the effects on. Let me take this off.
Shit. Where is initiative on here? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's at top right.
Here, let me add him in there. So Yeah. As Alex is trying. So that do as on the way to start. As this individual will run forward and will strike at you. With as you see, he draws this blade. And he's in your light, completely white garment. As he's drawing out this longsword, almost this black and red necrotic drippage is pouring out of the sheath of the blade, as it almost looks like the entire blade is just coated. This. As he will make longsword strike you.
Wow. Yeah.
Just gotta protect.
Is the map showing up for you guys?
Honestly,
Well,
I'm
some
gonna
people are
say you only have to surpass a 13 at this point because Whisper wouldn't have her shield ready to go.
Well, the first one you quickly duck. As then he draws, like turns the blade again, and he strikes at your chest, slashing into you. You take 10 points of slashing.
All right.
And then you also take 12 points of necrotic, halved because of your resistance.
All right. So that is in total 16 points of damage. I will remember that. Or if you want, you can take it because I'm having to reload the site. The woodlands never loaded up for me.
Okay, I can. So a total.
Box across.
That's a road.
What is going on with the woodlands right now?
As he slashes into you, as you cry out, as I will say, Sebastian, you wake up to it because after you're sleeping. Oh wait, no, you have 14, 12, 11. You wake up. The rest of you are groggily getting up. You're not aware of what's happening. Sebastian, you hear the cry out since you have a higher perception. As after he slashes into you, he puts his hand out. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Whisper.
Let's see if I can. All right, I'm going to go grab a physical dice really quickly because I am having trouble with the website right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, funny enough, the first dice I found was the giant fist-size D20.
Heck yeah.
It'll work. Yep.
Heck yeah, well.
I want to hear that thing chonk.
Alright. 15 plus 6. That is a 21.
That succeeds. So halves for succeeding, and then halved again because of your resistance. You take 3 points of necrotic damage. As you see, like your eyesight begin to darken for a moment, but you're able to shake it off. And with that, seeing Sebastian already waking up, you see he grabs his hand along the blade and slashes all the way down as dark necrotic energy begins wrapping around him as he will
Sitting at 98% now, loading the wilderness. Woodlands.
As you see darkness begin enveloping around him and clinging to his whole body. Whisper, it is your turn.
I still can't see the map, so could you move me 30 feet?
He's right in front of you. Everyone is, like within 10 feet of you, behind
If you have Twitch up, it's up on Twitch.
Oh, I can see now. Okay, it's time for a top tier play. I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay. So you go and you try to force yourself into it as he mutters an arcane word as shadows begin wrapping around you and almost seem to be pulling you as you can't move. Your spell fails.
Oh, bitch! You've made me rethink everything right now, as I'm going. Whisper's just gonna be yelling, "Help! There's a man in white trying to murder me! Help!"
As you just hear him go, "Silent sinner." That was your bonus action. You still have your action.
Problem is Rolf is right next to me. I have no spell slots still. I just go put the Misty Step in the chat because that's still used. Oh. Boy, I don't have too many options here. Who would all with that? That would hit all of us.
What are you doing?
You did give yourself your temp HP, right?
Yeah. He tore through that fast. I'm going to have to just do this. Screw it. I'm going to try and Firehawk him with disadvantage.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that was such a nice first hit, too. That's such a bad second hit.
14. Then the last moment, he's able to turn his body sideways as this flaming hawk goes flying out.
All right. That would be the end of my turn because unless I don't think I can run, right?
You have movement. As like you fire this out, he goes, "Weaklings like you shouldn't have the blood of the gods in them." As you see, like he's like so fixated on you, like he sees others behind you getting up now, waking up, but he seems hard focused on you.
I'm gonna attempt it to move away. I'm probably gonna get hit, but just whisper, not Aaron. Aaron, go away. Aaron, go away. Deselect Aaron, please. There you go. I'm gonna attempt to fall back. Go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
Where were you moving? He does not make an attack of opportunity. He used his reaction.
Okay. I'm going all the way back up there if I can.
Climbing up, that will past that will be, so you can get there. Past that will be an athletics check just to climb up.
Oh no, she's just taking cover behind her allies because he hurts. He hurts.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn. Well, I have an interesting issue with the combat tracker. It's saying combat not started. Can you intern for me?
Yeah. Aaron's up.
Is he awake enough? Is he
Calm, peaceful music.
Yeah, I can change it.
So he can't see what's going on. All he sees is Whisper sprint from that direction.
He can see it's bright enough, especially with you and your.
All right. And he's gonna just go over there and be like, "All right, here I go killing again."
Here I go killing again.
He's gonna make a quarterstaff attack and proceed to miss, and I'm gonna use a key strike as well.
Okay.
So
Tell me what the hit is.
Yeah, I roll this. 13 on the first hit.
13 does not hit.
And I think it has to be a successful attack for key strike.
So, what are you trying to do?
Flurry of blows him, and I think
no, you can do flurry of blows. That's just if you make the attack action.
All right. What? Ooh. And well, one of those probably hit, maybe.
That's 18 does hit.
All right. As he will Do 3 damage. Boy! Aaron, I love you, my man.
Aaron goes and swings with a staff as the dude deflects with his sword. As then 2 strikes. One he grabs with his other hands as Aaron, and then Aaron does like a headbutt into this guy, like barely doing anything. Like guy doesn't even like flinch towards it.
That's the end of my turn.
Sebastian.
Are the other 2 like stirring about to get up, or are they still down and out?
They are. They're starting to get up.
All right.
You heard the scream, and then you saw what happened after the first attack.
I'm going to pull my rapier and just rush him.
Yep. Just make sure you are aware. I'm fixing the music. That you are prone, so it's half moving, getting up.
Yeah, it only moved 10 feet.
Okay.
Alright.
Swinging on him. What's my bonus when I don't have a bow? So 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Yay.
Is this supposed to be a giant purple box across the map?
That's the road.
That's the red.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure out why my combat tracker isn't working.
Piercing
12 piercing.
2 fire.
Oh, fire. 14 points of damage. As you're just like going into him, slashing as you're trying to hit him and everything, you're making contact. However, some of the shadows along him seem to be eating at the attacks. Nothing seems to have actually physically hit this man thus far. The shadows have diminished on him greatly. However, they seem to just be eating at your attacks.
Okay. Bonus action, I'll command Dragonboy to guard Whisper. So he will hold his action with a bite should the man come close.
Alright. Rolf.
And Rolf is gonna kind of open his eyes, freak out for a second, looking around, hearing the fighting. Is it the grass again? As he stands up.
Whisper's gonna call back. No, much worse.
Okay, so he kind of sees this dude.
Man wrapped in necrotic energy as 2 of your allies are swinging at him.
Okay, that's weird. So Rolf is going to use Divine Sense.
Use Divine Sense? Okay.
Yeah.
So you notice any celestial fiends, aberrations, or undead?
A celestial fiend or undead, not aberrations.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
As well as any...
Not aberrations, or else...
strong evil or powerful good.
You send out this pulse wave that all of you, it's more, you get that same token of celestial from Whisper. You do not sense anything else.
Okay. Then Rolf will maneuver. It's 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll kind of sidestep around here and pull out his stick. And he's kind of stumbling. It's kind of getting up. And you see like a bit of drool running down his face. And his hair's like got that bedhead on. And he's grabbing his little wooden sword with 2 hands, little wooden staff thing with 2 hands. Let's see.
Remember that you do not have your armor on because you can't sleep with it on.
Yep, that's why he's also gripping it with 2 hands because he wouldn't have the action to put his shield on. Yeah, so he's going to 2-hand the staff for next turn, but for the time being, he's just doing that threateningly and getting into position. Mm-hmm. And that's Rolf's turn.
Nyx.
Nyx is going to stand up. And then I'm actually going to cast Idolic Chains on him. So shadowy chain up from the ground near his legs to grab them and root him in place.
Okay.
Or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay. It's a 17.
Just passes. Oh wait,
just
no.
passes. What?
I was about to say. Huh?
I was looking at some different number. I apologize.
I was like, excuse me?
And then I walk away. I keep hitting that button. I'm so sick. I want 2 turns so bad.
As these chains begin wrapping around him, as he just breaks off of them just because you don't know chains.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait. That's not where I wanted. I can't go up there. Stop it, Nix.
You're scrambling. You're freaking out.
Good try.
As he just kind of
Yeah.
looks around him. Once again, shadows begin coating him as he runs his hand along the blade once again. Okay. Alright. And then he goes, "You are in my way," as he raises his hand up that was slashed as blackish red flame comes out of it as he raises his hand up as a column of flame surrounds him. All of you that are within 5 feet of him, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
It's a 1.
Oh no.
2 minus 1.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Much better.
Probably a good idea.
24.
24 does pass.
Much better than the 8 I had.
Whisper, roll a dex save for Aaron.
All right.
And don't forget the temp HP on Aaron, as well as whatever hit dice he may have used. During the short rest.
He would be at full health. We'll just say 38, and then 8.
Oh.
Temp.
All right, and then he's gonna roll his dex save. Aaron, please be good. Please.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
Long.
So I'll
thank
go over
you.
the damages. So you who failed are going to take a total of 27 points of mixed damage. That is Rolf. As black necrotic flames begin burning you.
Is it necrotic and fire damage mixed?
I had to split it up for 3
Yeah.
different things.
yeah.
Aaron will take 13 points of damage.
Oh. Okay.
You got up well off that, honestly. I did not roll very well for the damages on this. And then for you, Seb, who passed,
Pass for this.
you take 10 points of damage.
Alright.
As a column of flame, like these necrotic flames, begin wrapping, and they burn. They burn. And he's going to just walk past you. Actually,
Aaron and Rolf get attacks of opportunity.
for sure.
Wait,
Come on,
just
Aaron, you get Sentinel. You got
By the way, during that, he totally, like, you see as he walks out of that flame,
17
he
hits
takes
him.
damage. 17 hits.
he does not.
His move. He does not move.
14 with flanking.
And he takes 8 damage from Aaron.
So 14 with flanking does not hit. It would be right here as he was. He'd be right there. So you could stop walking. As he kind of looks at her and goes, "Oh, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you?" That is the end of his turn. Whisper. Yeah. So as he lifted that flame column and burned you guys, most of the shadows that he had just wrapped around himself are no longer there. Most of them.
Thanks, Aaron.
And then I'm going to do the only thing I can really do. I'm going to bonus action shift into Archer
Charge.
form.
Archer. Nice.
Yeah, I don't have any healing, so there's no point. And I'm going to fire a Firehawk at him.
Yeah. Roll the hit. Roll the hit.
Nice.
19 hits.
Alright, and then I pull up my sheet and 2 fire. Why does that ability always do 2 fire damage?
You shoot this flaming hawk as it dissipates into the veil of shadows that are around him.
Nope, and I cannot do anything else. That's the end of my turn. I can't archer this turn.
I think you can archer the same turn.
It takes a bonus action to fire that.
Yeah,
So
I think it does say, and the turn you activate it.
Let me take a look at that. Let me put that in the chat. When activated this form as a bonus action and on your subsequent turn.
So yeah, so as you can fire it right now.
All right, I'm gonna do that then, most definitely. Because
23 hits.
9 radiant damage.
As you fire this bow out, it slams into him. The veil of shadows that's wrapped around him can't absorb all of it, as you actually see it hits him for the first time. Like, actually, you see his body getting hit for the first time. As he looks up at you, he goes, "You dare touch me with your sinners' hands!" As he looks pissed as fucking.
You touched me first! Bad touch! Bad touch! She's just panicking at this thing. Oh, God. Alright, that's the end of her turn. I'm still stuck not being able to end turns.
Yes, Aaron.
He's going to proceed to do his thing, honestly. He's going to attack and then going to spend a key to point on flurry of blows, because my god, does he need all these hits to even try and hit him.
Okay. That 10 does not hit. 15 just hits.
Alright.
1.
He takes 5 damage.
He punches into it. He feels like a metal plate underneath, like at the chest piece here.
Uh-huh.
As he looks over and goes, "Don't touch me."
Fire damage.
4 fire damage. Right.
I feel so bad. I don't know what it's like to play Aaron, where you're just like, oh yeah, I need to make this many attacks to actually hit that person.
Poor guy. All right, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Gonna ream him with the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Attack. That is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Hey, rerolling works. Pierce your feet, thank you. And I'm going to mark him with favored foe for extra d4 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled max damage. 16 piercing.
So you pierce into him. You see blood trickle down from his side, as he just looks more and more annoyed at all of you.
I'm gonna touch you a lot worse than that. I'll stab him good, and Dragon, same thing. He's going to move over here and hold a bite.
Okay. Wolf.
Alright, so this is getting pretty blocked in. Can I move over here?
Yeah.
Alright, then Rolf will move here. I'm going to bonus action, whatever that's called, where I can burn my channel divinity to gain a spell slot back.
Okay.
Then Rolf will attempt to hit this guy. Seriously, who are you and what do you want? Let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 to hit?
19 hits.
Yeah, but I rolled a freaking 1 on the damage die. Last time I rolled a 10. But that's 3 bludgeoning damage as he slaps him.
So, you said 5 fire?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is roll string.
Nix, you are up.
Oh boy. I'm gonna try something else here. I'm gonna use Mind Sliver.
Intelligence save.
Intelligence save.
All of us casters are like, we have nothing.
As
Oh,
long
as- That's,
I'm just stabbing him.
4 points of psychic damage.
4 points.
Oh wait, I rolled a d4, not a d6. Yeah, 4 points of psychic damage.
Irrelevant.
And what is it? Minus a d4 in the next save throw.
Next saving throw. Yep.
All right. And then I'm just like hiding behind, the little dragon whisper. Please.
All right. He looks at you three, annoyed. You will not stop me from my prey. As you see his entire body turn to shadows, as you see he appears over here.
Ah!
As you aren't expecting it, as 2 quick longsword attacks go for you. That is a 15 and a 19 to hit.
Both hit.
You have resistances, so you take a total 10, 18, 23 points of damage.
And she's down.
As you hurt. Actually, you know what? You're a caster. Nyx, roll me a wisdom saving throw. Right there.
Yeah, sorry. Kiddo asked me for some fruit snacks. What's up?
Wisdom saving throw as you see Whispergate slash down
No.
unconscious.
That is a 6.
As he goes, I don't want you and your spells to get in my way. As he holds his hand up and blasts your face with this black and red necrotic fire. You take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And you are blinded.
Ow.
That's not good.
As you can see, he is actively picking up Whisper's body with
No, I don't.
his empty hand. What was that, Rye?
I said, no, I don't.
You don't want.
See?
Ah, yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'll kill you.
You get the distinct impression that you're missing something very important right
I
now.
will kill you.
Yeah, right?
As you see the back armor is getting picked up by this individual. As he is smiling currently. Whisper, make me a death saving throw.
Yes, sir. Attributes. Death save to GM. I actually get this set up, so. Go.
These okay, so you feel yourself as you wake up being lifted off the ground by this individual.
That's fun. Oh, yeah.
Fuck!
She just wakes up reflexively. Bad touch! Bad touch!
Alright, that fucks my plan. Alright. Whisper, you have your turn. You are considered prone, and you are 1 HP.
Oh, so I can just get out of his hand?
You have your yes. As far as he's aware, you are unconscious right now.
Oh, God. Oh, let's see if there's anything I can do. Because you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna pop out of his hands.
Mhm.
And I'm going to I only have 1 HP. I'm gonna assume that his one thing is his reaction is to blind people. I'm gonna run away and see if he attacks me. Actually,
So
Never
you
underestimate.
roll and just begin
disengage.
running away. And goes, Why are you still alive? As he will swing at you.
Damn it!
That's a 26
Disengage.
to hit. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, no, I go
You're
down.
back down right there.
Miss.
After with your resistances, 14 points of damage. As you fall to the ground once again.
Yep.
That's the end of your turn, Aaron.
Aaron is going to go pick her up, though.
Fucking sack of shit.
He just has her
Just give him the body, guys.
He just has her looped under one of.
Sing. We need to move. So how far you can pull it 20 feet away because he has stupid movement.
He's gonna pull all the way back over here where all the people are. So, and he'll.
Okay.
Yep. That's. I don't think he can do anything else.
He still has the action. All you did was move.
You know what? He's going to. I'm going to throw a dart at this man.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Do it.
Oh my god, the dart!
The dart hits. Roll that damage. 3 point damage.
Dart just goes whoop.
As he just whips a dart at him. He goes, as you see, like, this individual is like reluctantly like, I will fucking chase you down to the end of the earth kind of look.
This guy's not bloodied at all looking, is he?
Bloodied. Not yet.
We need more.
You saw like earlier in the fight, there was a lot of shadows that kept wrapping around him that seemed to have absorbed a lot of the blows.
I'm gonna step over here and just subtly under my breath. Oh, no, you were a real shadow. And reach up and begin to pull off my mask.
Hell yes.
So as I reach up and my voice goes deeper, you hear a double tone as I reach the end of the sentence. I'll reach up and rip off my mask, and the black void of my eyes overflows the liquid pouring down my cheeks as my jaw unhinges and I begin to scream, and the light around me seems to be sucked in and dispersing away from me.
We sure he didn't show up on my divine sense?
No, because it doesn't detect aberrations. And I will pull up my bow and begin to fuck his shit. Natural.
Not the felony. Nice.
Natural. Okay. Oh, and I've pierced it too.
Felony.
Oh, boy. Hold on, it's time to do damage. Oh my god. Wait, calculator. Hold on. Holy shit. Favorite foe. Jesus Christ. Does necrotic fire...
You're good.
Alright, good. As I deal 39 damage.
Holy shit!
Piercing gets me extra damage on crits.
Yeah. As
So
you
just
slam,
I'll show you a real shadow.
you
So I
slam the
step away in the darkness around me.
this arrow actually goes through part of his side as you see like blood like spurt out. He like grabs it and goes, "Well, you're a bit interesting now, aren't you?"
When do I take damage on this? This is the top of my turn. You gotta check.
I was at
And I also take one more step towards her. And I take... I believe it's 2 damage. I believe it's half my level.
Well, did you double check? 'Cause that got changed with the new.
It's 2. I pulled it up.
Okay. I think it's proficiency.
It's one of
Oh,
those 2. I just know it's 2.
Yeah.
As you see, my flesh begins melting away into the liquid darkness.
Yeah, necrotic. Cool. Anything else? Yeah, it's action bonus action movement.
Yeah, I think that's good enough.
Rolf, you're up.
All right. Rolf will reach over, kind of shake Whisper, and cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
What is that? It's been forever. D8?
Yeah.
Yep.
D8 plus
Ooh, it's on your crit, huh?
Not bad. 5 plus 4, 9 hit points back.
9 hit.
Wish I still had Lay on Hands full, but I don't. Nice.
10 then. Yeah, we're all like struggling for our resources right now.
I have a 9 AC because I have a -1 to dexterity. So
Yeah.
I'm fine on resources. I don't need spells.
You know, that's fair. Martial characters.
and Rolf will kind of move a little bit more protectively in front of the group here. And that's all I can do with my turn. Where's the end?
Nick.
And so I shout out to Nyx. It's like, he's sort of to your left, back, side, right.
Yeah.
You got this.
If anything that made you more confused,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for him talking next to you.
There's quite literally nothing that I can do.
How to fuck over a caster. Nice.
So, Nyx
Don't worry, I'll take
took
silence next level.
dodge action.
Dodge action. You're just like
Yep.
cowering in there, just like, nah, I'm good.
Quite literally, there's nothing I can do.
At the top of his turn, you are no longer blinded. Go. And
Nice.
a veil of shadows unravels in your hands. As you see, there's a hole in his.
Fucking horror.
Yeah. As he kind of looks at you, almost like impressed, and goes, "Well, you certainly made this. Unfortunate. It will be for you soon." As he's like looking towards Whisper. "Dirty sinners, you will all burn in the 9 hells." As you see, he puts his sword back in the sheath as the shadows seem to be drawing into it as he puts it in. And you see he utters an arcane word as his whole body shifts into another form of like flame that spurts in its spot, and he is no longer there.
We got initiative.
But after a moment, you sit there, looking around, looking out. You do not see this individual.
Did my blind sight have him like disappear or what?
He is no longer there.
Hmm.
And that's where I'm going to end tonight's session.
All right.
Nice.
That was a very
I'm gonna use my necrotic revelation.
Yeah, that was nice. Was that 39 freaking points of damage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 3d8 plus 2d4 plus 2d6 plus
4 plus 2.
plus 4 plus 2.
Oh boy. And I rolled really well in D8, so I get like a 6, a 7, and an 8.
Yeah.
I didn't reroll any of them. I just like shit, good enough.
Yeah, that was a
So-
very interesting fight there.
As combat ends, the
I
word
am still
echoing in your mind, what he had said to you as he left. Yeah. So hope you all enjoyed. 2 combats, 1 session.
What did he say when he left?
I
fucked
literally,
later.
yeah. We will come back for you later, you dirty sinners, burned within the 9 hells.
I'm burning with something worse right now.
As we will get to you later, but for now we will end the session. As we'll you're not level up yet.
Damn.
Yeah, so hope everything was good for you. You guys kicked ass today.